Welcome to Corpium. There's a conservative corpioid crisis, and it's not looking good for them. They've had a bit of a meltdown, and they're not happy.
You know, ripped that title off Loan Box.
Oh shit, yeah, that easy. Did you use that? No, it's not plagiarism.
Yeah.
If anybody watches it who doesn't care, it's not plagiarism. I didn't even know it was from
fucking like sue it.
Yeah, he's the Scotman.
No, but the election happened, right?
No, the election happened on 3rd November.
Long time viewers will know that we were having a bit of a, we were getting a bit worried. We were getting very worried during the election when the Red Mirage came through.
The Red Mirage. Yeah.
It looked like Trump was going to win. He was leading in fucking Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Georgia. He
already won Florida and the swing state of Texas.
By the end of the night, he looked like he was definitely going to win. But so we were on a bit of a we were getting very worried, getting very angry at Biden. But then he came back. He was riding with Biden, and he fucking
a comfortable Biden win.
Yeah, a comfortable Biden win. Turned out, you all laughed.
I agree. Biden would win. To be fair, I did see.
You had a laugh on.
I thought he would.
No, I did.
I was doubting it.
Yeah, but
I thought he would win, but I had a doubt in the sense that
I had a doubt as well.
I wasn't thinking about the Red Mirage when I was seeing the election results.
Yeah, well, that's the thing is that I went into it thinking that it would look like the Republicans were winning early on in the night.
No, but when you actually see it happening, you say, "Oh shit, this could actually be going. Oh, this could be going Trump's way." Yeah. But then obviously it kind of turned in the next coming days afterward. Obviously with Pennsylvania was like 500,000 votes behind last time. Yeah. Like we looked at an election.
I think they've won Arizona now.
They've won Arizona. He's won all of them except from Georgia, which is on a recount. But obviously when we looked from it, went away from it, he's 500,000 votes behind Pennsylvania. You thought that's it. That's it.
Plus it was just that there was no. He had to flip quite a few states to actually just have a path of winning. Whereas the next day, I think he had enough states. He'd flipped Wisconsin and Michigan. He had enough states where if he kept the lead, he would win. But on the night, it was fucking terrifying.
On the night, it was terrifying. But then Biden's just like fucking done this weird tactic where he used the dead.
Yeah, he used the dead.
He got the walking dead to vote for him.
Well, that segues us into our next topic.
No, he got the Walking Dead.
Yeah.
The ghost voters. He got the ghost voters to come out in a show of force because if anybody loves them more than anybody else, it's the dead people. Yeah. The dead people relate with Biden a lot, and
we completely believe that election fraud happened.
Yeah, no, we completely believe it. Like, no, yeah, well, they came out in force. I forgot who else came out in force to swing it the other way. He done other dodgy things, didn't he? Allegedly.
No, people's running dogs or something.
Dead people, illegal immigrants, the Chinese.
I'm an eco-fascist.
Just minorities, really. They're not real.
Well, no, the Chinese got a load of fucking kids over from China.
Yeah.
They got a load of young people, like 18. They look like they could vote. Obviously, a lot of states require voter ID, but these Chinese people bypassed that. Yeah. And they got in. They just voted en masse. They voted like 1 billion in favour of Biden, but there's not that many votes in the election.
The thing is that no one could take a video of it because just YouTube just broke or something.
Yeah, YouTube broke, and any video
and cameras broke as well because that's how that works.
I don't know. The weird thing is, obviously, I agree with the election fraud. Of course, it happened, but the one problem, the one fault I can point out in it is that how bad were these Republican, what are they called? The ones that watch the count?
Poll watchers.
The poll watchers, yeah. How bad were they that they didn't notice it?
No, these days they were just banned.
Oh, they were just banned because one state banned.
No,
that's atrocious. Obviously, I mean that's an affront to democracy, like denying an election result that happened. Yeah. Like it's just like suing loads of states, even though you clearly lost it in a margin that you won 4 years before. Yeah. I can say it from both sides. You know me, I'm moderate, I'm centrist, and Biden clearly, he used the dead. Mm-hmm. He dodged out with the poll watchers.
He used Hillary Clinton's children and cloned them, and
they all voted, and it's just all sorts of shit happened. Yeah. And I just wasn't counting this in. I was laughing at conservatives. The more I think about it, should I really be laughing at this? Mm-hmm. Because it's all sorts of fucked up. No, I've got Corbyn.
They're doing really clever, right? So they've got all these people who were dead. These random people's dogs who apparently voted genuinely something. That's all. So they did this really clever thing where they won all of the states that were meant to win, but then loads of the states that were proper important they lost in, and also they don't have a majority in the Senate or anything like that. But they're so clever. The reason they didn't give themselves a load of power with this blatant election fraud was because it'd be too obvious.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing. That's the thing with all these conspiracy theories we buy into. Is if you do something too obvious, like this new world order which controls everything. Obviously, that's obviously a thing, right?
So why look.
Like, I'm laughing because
drinking children's blood is no laughing.
No, it isn't. Like obviously, fucking getting siphoning the adrenaline out of children's blood. That's not funny, right? And nobody should laugh at that because it's all sorts of fucked up. I mean, you're talking about kids here who are getting adrenochromed up and shit. Like Biden, we know he used adrenochrome. I've got video evidence of it. I'm not going to release it because I don't want to, do anything like that.
I've signed in a fit of it. Which means I can. I'm gonna.
I can do it, but I'm not going to do it for everyone's sake because nobody wants to see something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless, though, I mean, you see, I'm laughing, but I do find it funny because it's when you fucked over so much, you just got to laugh.
Yeah. You just have to laugh to sort of. It's like some opioid that helps you cope. It's like
it helps you cope with it, and you just because obviously you've faced so much trauma. Mm-hmm. Which you never thought you would face because you were so overtly confident with this guy at the end who's like a massive narcissist. You were really confident for 4 years, constantly rubbing it in people's faces about it, loving him so much, backing him for everything, drinking liberal teas and all that shit. And then these feminists were drinking male teas and all that shit. and then they were all fucking drinking teas. They were loving it. And then obviously when I saw on election night that he was winning, I was proper excited. I was like, my God. Just please don't let the dead people vote, right? Then Biden allowed it. Biden made an address to the nation. He said, let the dead people vote. And obviously the attorney state generals of all these various states that he needed to win, which are Republican, sided with the Democrats on that one because they needed to.
They're
obviously
part of the deep adrenochrome state, I think.
They were paid off, obviously.
They were all part of
Bohemian Grove to go against their party. Of course.
Yeah, of course they were. No, they were part of Bohemian Grove.
Yeah, that's actually true.
If you ever heard that.
Yeah. No, that's the one thing. That's actually true.
No, because they all like gay sex in Bohemian Grove, and Danny Glover was there from Lethal
allow the Democrats to get elected.
Yeah, exactly. They just slipped in there.
The thing you have to remember is that if you're a Republican, and sort of you're in a democratic society, just remember that you're not allowed to lose an election. Because that's not how it works.
Yeah, obviously, look. If you lose an election, then it doesn't count, right? Yeah. Just when you're a kid and you're playing a game with your cousin or your friend or something, he's come over and you lose the game. It's because the game crashed or the game lagged or something like that. That's obviously the reason, right? And that's the thing with conservatives, and me being a conservative, a die-hard conservative, right? As you can base off our other episodes, right? Right? Obviously, in the midst of all of it, I got caught up in that, right? I was like, I went back to being a child. I went back to being a little baby infant, and I went outside of a polling booth. I started praying to God that they stop the count and things like that. I started shouting at people. I started shouting for a second revolution, because the thing is, that's what you done when you were a kid. When you lost a FIFA as a kid, you done that. That's what I done.
The reason that we all went out and did that was because that's what liberals do.
Yeah, liberals do that all the time, and it's really infuriating that they get away with it.
Well, in psychology, for some people who've went through trauma, age regression is a good coping mechanism.
Oh yeah.
So you've got to use it like age regression, and that's why so many people are acting like children. So we shouldn't be criticising them. We should be sympathising with them.
No. The thing is, we should be sympathising with them. I get it. No, we should be because. I mean, I am because I'm conservative. I feel bad. Trump lost. Trump lost. He literally lost,
and now the Liberals are saying, get over it, you big fat fucking crybaby wanger.
And it's fuck you for saying get over it. I'm not accepting it. Not my president. That's great. Something else, isn't it?
I saw something funny earlier.
What is it?
It's probably random.
Please don't say it's cope, because I can't cope.
It might be cope, right? So Red Mansfield on Twitter, okay? So fucking right. It's obviously not a satire account, okay? So his bio says, forklift operator and Texas patriot, America first, AOC is a commie, marijuana is a threat to our society. He posts things about being addicted to Diet Mountain Dew. It's obviously not a satire account. This is completely real. He's clearly a Texas patriot. So he tweeted earlier, he said, I want to see at Tucker Carlson and at Real Candace Owens on a presidential ballot ticket for 2024. Who's with me? So I was like, oh yeah, fucking funny, right? It only got 16 likes, didn't really blow up. But then I looked at the likes and I found something quite concerning, okay? So guess who liked it?
Yeah, it was a bunch of conservatives.
No, Candace Owens liked it.
Oh,
I tweeted about
Wait,
her running
no, but-
for vice president in 2024.
Are you against that?
No,
Are you
I
against
am
that?
a
I'm in
diehard
favour.
conservative.
I agree with Candace Owens. She is liberating people and they don't even realise it.
Yeah,
That's
well,
the beauty
I
of
mean-
Candace Owens.
See, I think as a white supremacist, that Tucker Carlson would be really good for president.
Yeah,
and actually,
no.
I would really like, as a white supremacist, I'd really love him to have a black VP as well. I think that'd be great for
Yeah,
diversity.
yeah.
See,
Exactly.
you know the magic about Candace Owens. She's like, you know, as a conservative, and you know, I just seems you're a bit of a white supremacist.
Yeah,
what can I
yeah.
say? She's not like those other black people. She's
Mhm.
more white.
Yeah.
She's like a white woman born in a black woman's body.
That's a dead giveaway.
She's
Which
like.
is why she's okay. She's like I hate to say
Yeah.
it, but she's my favourite token black.
Well,
woman
no,
for
she's
Republicans.
the pass they give, because they give conservatives obviously give out the conservative pass, right, to people, and they gave it to Candace Owens.
Well, in return for the M word.
They give it to Kanye.
Yeah.
In return. No, they give it to Kanye. They give it to Candace, right? Because they agree with them.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other black person, well, they just need to, like,
Yeah, yeah.
obviously,
Yeah.
with conservative, they need to go back to Africa.
Mhm.
Is what a conservative would say.
No, well,
Not
Trump
like myself.
fucking Trump literally said to for
The
non-white
squads.
congresswomen to
It was
go
the
back
squad
to their
one.
own countries. Which
Yeah, he
is like,
said was it AOC, Eleanor Mar, what's the fucking other ones? I forgot.
Rashida Tlaib.
Yes,
And then
he said it. He
there's
said
one
that.
more now,
Yeah,
like.
yeah, go back to your own country, which is just. I mean, you see that said on the street, but you see this first like opening has just been pure fucking sarcasm, right?
Anyways.
Anyway, no, just because like genuinely, I've saw videos where somebody's being clearly sarcastic. And then you just get these people in the. I mean, I don't expect anyone to actually fucking comment on this, but you get people in the comments get fucking raged about it, and it's just blatant. But it is sarcasm. We are white supremacists.
No, the point. I don't really introduce the point. Is that conservative Twitter and conservative media is just in a like full-on fucking meltdown at the moment.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Like-
it's brilliant. It's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, coming up with every kind of excuse and conspiracy theory that they can to justify Trump losing.
Yeah, the thing is, we said on election night, I think it was when we were just finishing it, that the thing about Biden, we don't want Biden. I think a lot of us, everyone agreed in that we don't actually want. We want Biden to win over Trump, but nobody likes Biden. Biden's the embodiment of a moderate Democrat. He's not progressive enough. He can be forced to be progressive, which is a good thing. But will he be forced to be progressive enough? Probably not. He's not my wavelength. And being a European, looking at Biden, he'd be a conservative here probably.
Yeah.
He's
At
got
best.
a horrible track record as well.
He's got a horrible track record.
Like, horrible.
But the thing is, we made it clear we're not big Biden supporters. But it's great to see Biden win, and then the meltdown that comes afterwards.
Yeah. Well, no, this is something we talked about was that, once Biden's actually in office, that's the time when you should be protesting Biden. You should actually be trying your best to force him to the left. But
No, he is a
until
piece of
then,
shit.
yeah, no, he isn't. But until then, just enjoy watching conservatives fucking piss themselves crying.
I mean,
he's
no,
not
he's
in
already-
power till January 20th.
He's already
isn't he?
doing some stupid shit.
Like what?
Like
This is the
he's-
New York Post, to be fair.
Oh yeah, actually, hang on.
That's some fucking Rupert Murdoch
What about
bullshit.
CNBC?
Yeah, I think they're fine. What's he done?
Apparently he's got lobbyists on his transition team, which is
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. I mean, the thing is, but I'm not saying Biden's good.
Yeah.
no,
Biden's not good.
he's horrible.
Biden's awful.
I mean, I don't know.
Kamala Harris
No,
even
I'm
dodge pop.
No,
you know what I
she's
mean?
not.
Kamala
I'm
Harris
surprised
doesn't even-
Kamala Harris was even chosen to be VP though, because in the beginning
know
when
that
she
he
when
could've
she was,
chosen.
when she was running against him, she said that she believed all of the women who came out against him with sexual assault allegations.
Yeah.
She said she believed them, and now suddenly she's like, I love Joe Biden.
Yeah.
I love him.
Me and Joe,
Yeah.
and I like
You
Oakland.
ready to get to work?
Yeah, it's like obviously.
She must know he's gonna die, and she's just gonna
Oh,
become president.
she's gonna be president.
No, she's praying that you fucking.
Yeah, she's like, I don't give a shit about this
Yeah.
guy. I want him to die. But I'd maybe welcome a Kamala Harris presidency more than a Joe Biden one, even though she's not ideal by any means.
I think she
But
can
are
be
they-
pressured to be a bit more.
No, but
left-wing.
the best part of it is that you can get Joe Biden, who will probably help out the global struggle of falling democracies. Right, Joe Biden can be more active role in that, and Boris Johnson even actually said that he's relieved. I think he said he's relieved that Biden won it,
Yeah,
and that and that now their countries can get back to doing good work together. And hopefully they do. I mean, I don't have much faith in Boris, and Boris especially, but maybe they will. The thing is, it was more of a Biden win over Trump because Trump's atrocious, and I think everyone here would agree on that.
I think everyone would agree
over Trump. And
Biden's not inspiring, and Byron. I don't think
Byron's not
Byro's. Biden's agenda, I don't think is gonna fucking light the world on fire at all.
No, it's not. Maybe that's what you kind of need at the moment.
In the USA, maybe that's exactly what you need. Really.
Shifting that over and window a bit to the left.
Well, yeah, awfully, but I don't have much faith in Biden. But I think he'll do a better job than Trump, definitely.
Yeah. Plus,
he's a better president than Trump. Yeah,
he is planning on listening up to the further left wing of the Democrat Party. Like, I know he gave Bernie Sanders a pretty big committee position, or he promised he would, and he's been listening. Well, plus the fucking one of the best things to us about a Biden presidency versus Trump one is that he's just going to listen to scientists when they actually tell him things. His COVID task force is mainly staffed with just actual scientists. The kind of people which is something
Trump never bothered with. He's just constantly attacked scientists.
No, well, fucking the head
head
of his task force was fucking Jared Kushner, I'm pretty sure. Which is his
son. No, was fucking Mike Pence, wasn't it?
No.
Mike Pence was the coronavirus task force guy.
No, fucking Jared Kushner, I'm pretty sure was in it, and he was really fucking.
Yeah, but Mike Pence was head of it. What education or expertise does Mike Pence have in the area of pandemic?
Yeah.
When you think a pandemic response, do you think Mike fucking Pence, the fucking governor of Indiana or some shit?
Like that. He was the guy who fucking electrocuted all the gays.
He's not very fond of gay people.
No, to be fair though, I know you were saying there that Biden listens to scientists a bit more. Right, well, he said he was going to take them more seriously, blah blah blah. He's picked, what's his name? Ronald Klin as his White House chief of staff. But he tweeted something a bit weird. He said, this was quite recent as well. This is only February 13th. He said, we don't have a hashtag COVID-19 epidemic in the US, but we are starting to see a fear pandemic. Kudos to NYC Mayor and others for standing against that.
No, that's true, but that's his chief of staff, not his actual...
Yeah, true, but...
but let's not ruin the party, man. Come on.
Yeah, it's like...
Come on, let's keep loving it, man. No, Biden's bad, but... It's the idea of Trump losing is great because I hate that man. He's just a fucking piece of shit. But added into that, it's the conservative reaction. The conservative reaction is golden. It's brilliant. And if there's one tweet that summed up the best. It was the best tweet I've ever seen from yours truly, Paul Joseph Watson. Right, genuinely the best fucking thing. It was what was it? Will 2020 just end? Oh no!
Will 2020 please shut up?
You fucking.
No, it's the fact that I've been looking through his Twitter the whole night, through looking at the election results, live, and he'd been like, "Yes, Trump for the win. Fuck these Dems. Blah blah blah." Getting really smug, high and mighty, and then it just started to drop, and things started bad.
When the Red Mirage started,
and I just saw this tweet pop up. Will 2020 please just shut up?
It's like, mate, you fucking sound like a 14-year-old girl.
No, he's turned into like Trump sad boy.
Yeah, he's like a sad boy. He's like an e-boy for Trump. Yeah. Oh, will it just shut up? I mean, come on, man. Fuck me, you can't understand how childish and like fucking teenage girl it sounds.
Ben Shapiro sounds smart compared to.
Yeah, no, that's like a bit of a challenge really to make Ben Shapiro sound. Adult smart. I was actually watching a Ben Shapiro clip earlier, the classic one.
Oh yeah.
You know when he's debating the girl about transgenderism?
Oh yeah.
And there's a couple of fucking the crowd goes crazy whenever he says like a zinger. He loves his zingers in one line.
There's line in that argument. Is it the one where he's like, "How old are you? Why aren't you 60?"
Yeah.
Fucking as if that has anything to do with transgender. It's fucking amazing.
No, it's like, why aren't you 60? Right? And there's another one where she says like, why can't girls be in the Boy Scouts? He's like, well, it's in the name Boy Scouts. It's like, all right, yeah, you fucking got it.
You playing word games?
Yeah, no, you're playing semantics, but with a political issue. Yeah. It's so bizarre, and the statistic analysis he done. I'm not great at statistics. I didn't do statistics at A level at university. I'm not a genius on them, but he said something like I think it was that the suicide rate in the transgender people is a lie.
It was like the general suicide rate is like 4%.
Suicidality, actually.
Suicidality is 4%. For transgender people, it's 40%. That's 36% higher or something like that.
But no, but it's like you can't tell me 36% more transgender people are committing suicide. It's like hold on, that's not. I don't think that's how it works. Yeah.
No,
36% more of them aren't committing suicide.
I know the study that he's referencing. The actual author of that study.
It disagrees with him.
The study disagrees with him. But the author of the study had came out and said that this study is being used by like right-wing pricks to say that trans people like fucking aren't real. But and then she said that it shouldn't be read as that because the thing in the study was that post-transition trans people's suicide rates get lower, and they're still high, but it's mainly because of being like alienated by the family and things like that. Rather than just because
it says it on the first
page. He
actually says and the study agrees with me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No. It's on the first page.
He claims that not being accepted by society, not being accepted by parents, being bullied doesn't have anything to do with suicide.
Gender dysphoria is so fake, right? That people kill themselves over it. That's how fake
so
it is.
made up.
Yeah.
It's just.
They're just doing it for attention.
Yeah, it's just attention seekers. Like I saw a transgender person actually post on Twitter, "Will 2020 please show up?" And I was thinking, God damn, the quote from this tranny here, the quote from this transgender person's insane. It was pretty sad to see. Yeah, but however, right?
Transball.
What's everyone's favourite reaction?
Oh.
That's mine. Paul saying that is probably the best thing I've seen. There's some better ones.
Alex Jones is amazing. It's so
actually
no. Andrew Anglin is my favourite one because he's so incredibly deluded. Andrew Anglin is the editor-in-chief of the Daily Storm, which is
.su.
Soviet
Set in the Soviet Union,
which is a neo-Nazi newspaper. You can't find on Google. If you type in Daily Storm or .su, you can find it that way. Or listen.
You'd have to type it in Bing, wouldn't it?
No, I can get it on Google.
On Google?
Yeah,
so
you have to type in the URL.
Right. So it won't come up if you just Googled.
I'm doing that in incognito.
Yeah, I would. I wouldn't be searching.
I was googling loads of shit for like. I was googling like how to cook meth and like fucking. I was googling on YouTube how to cook meth and like videos of Columbine. And I think I might be on a watch list.
You watch this because you search videos of
Columbine and how to cook meth, which is like
it's an odd mix, isn't it? Really.
And then I've also been on the Daily Storm a lot.
Right. Anyway, you're right.
The reason I was on the Daily
Storm, he's a white supremacist.
Yeah,
so
he's neo-Nazi. But he's deluded himself to the point that he thinks that Trump losing is actually part of this fucking grand plan, and he now is genuinely arguing that Trump knows what he's doing.
He knows what he's doing.
He knows what he's doing.
He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, he knows what's it doing. And
he knows how it's going. So.
He got stuck in, right? And this is actually part of the plan. And Trump is going to go to the southern states and is going to secede from the Union and create a white Christian utopia in the southern United States as the North just.
What does he do about Georgia?
I don't know.
What does he do about all the people that... I don't know. Yeah, is North Carolina southern? That's a southern state, isn't it? South Carolina is that southern?
Yeah, I think Carolina's in the south.
Yeah, I'd like to think geographically. I don't know if it's like... I don't know if it's just sort of Midwest and Northeastern maybe, but I feel it is.
Have a look on the map.
North Carolina should be in the south, isn't it?
North Carolina. It's like mid to south.
Yeah, but that's... I think... North Carolina might be one of them states to see.
Probably flies Confederate flags.
Do you want to hear some nice quote? Yeah. This is a good quote, right? So, liberals are still pissed off. We're still happy and having fun. I find it hysterical. Alright?
How are you happy and having fun?
So, two days later. I've only had 2 hours of sleep in 2 days, like you. I'm pissed, ornery, and physically and mentally exhausted. I'm crashing. Hope I can feel like myself again tomorrow. Keep fighting, everyone. It's never over until it's over. I love you all. MAGA forever.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
No,
just some fucking randomer.
Yeah, no, but it's just fucking brilliant in a way. Because I don't even remember left-wing people acting this ridiculous. I'm pretty sure they love, obviously, the one thing they've been using on repeat for 4 years is the screaming chunk. Do you know if that's real?
No, because she looks at the camera.
Looks at the camera, then does it. So I don't know if that's even if it is real. Liberals. Yeah, and would you count yourselves as liberals?
No.
I wouldn't call myself a liberal.
But not in general.
I wouldn't like to be put in the band of liberals because liberals are fucking annoying.
No,
right?
I have some bad news.
But the fucking the screaming liberal guy. Yeah, maybe that was real. And that's fine. Like that's fucking stupid. Yeah. People saying not our president.
It's overused, though.
No. People saying not my president was fucking idiotic because He is your president. Time to fucking make a change. He is your president. Stay in the country and try to make a difference. Saying he's not my president, I mean, that's one less person in opposition to him by doing that. Yeah. So it was just backwards. And now they're doing the exact same.
It's just unrealistic sort of things. Like, oh, he's not my president. When
he is your president. Face up to the fact that your country voted this man in. And make a change from there.
Bad news.
What?
It turns out that Trump actually is going to win.
Trump is going to win.
He is. He's well, after this recount, he's just definitely going to win. Because at Steele 8883, alright, he had a vision.
Steele like...
No, Steele
the
like...
Steele election, like
no,
the Steele.
like S-T-E-E-L. He said, Biden will never be president. I had a vision that Trump was the first president to serve 3 terms.
Oh, God.
So
because you had a vision?
He had a vision, so I'm sorry.
Alright, okay. No, they're relying on... they're literally praying to God. They're not just...
They're praying outside polling
stations. They're praying... They're praying outside polling stations. They're fucking... They're Day of the Raven outside polling stations. They're having visions about it. It's all weird. It's all bizarre. It's all creepy. It's all cult-like.
It's weird. This sort of messianic kind of image that Trump has among these people. Where it's
so bizarre. I mean, I'd never think that Biden or
No,
even politicians I might quite like Corbyn, I would never think he's like a god or second coming.
Like fucking ordained by Christ.
Just as crap as he always.
This is some nice quote as well. This is just, So Daryl Sanders on a Facebook comment, he says, Trump victory is coming, your only hope and you don't know it, lol. Alright? So just after the election, alright, we have the battle is not over, it's only just begun. May God have mercy upon the USA. May God forgive us for putting other gods before him. May he forgive us for worshipping anything or person over you. May he forgive us our sins, forgive us for killing the unborn, forgive us for our sexual perversions running rampant throughout the land, forgive us for our greed and avarice? I don't know what that means. Forgive us for our murder, which Jesus identified as hate of your brother. Blah blah blah. Forgive us for fucking this and that, lying and stealing, and to God be the glory. His day is coming. Tomorrow is not promised. We must give an account of our words and actions.
Well, these people are like African, African preachers that are on Facebook.
He's not. That's Daryl Sanders. He's a white man.
No, but that's what it sounds like. It sounds like you get them African people who add you on Facebook.
Like Naifu.
But they add you and they're like fucking ridiculous and very, very religious,
so
very
intense.
Dedicated to the religious craft. But then,
the thing is, I think in Europe we forget that those people are just like real in the US. Those are like fucking, like they're just not even that abnormal. There.
Yeah, they're not. They're a large voter base in the US. If anything, evangelicals are really important. I mean, they aren't. They're not going to swing an election as like a group of people, but they're the conservative base.
Yeah, they're important enough that Republicans will modify their policy agenda to appeal to them. Trump did that with, I think, nominating Coney Barrett was a big thing for the evangelical base, because I don't think, believe it or not, Trump isn't very religious.
When you pay porn stars and you creep on 14-year-olds. Well, actually, that could be part of religion. no, when you're paying porn stars and you're just this like sort of bit of a sexual deviant. Quite weird that guy mentioned sexual perversions.
And then like Trump.
But then like Trump paid a prostitute to piss on Obama's bed. The bed Obama slept in. No, it's just a rumour.
That's true. There's no tape of it.
The guy said he released it. I think he was lying.
Yeah, he's probably lying.
But I don't care, it's true. It's real anyways. It's real. It's real from my point of view, just because I want it to be. So I don't really care if somebody disagrees. It's not real. There's been great cope from all sides of the political aisle. Not all sides, actually. Just the conservative side. Libertarian conservatives. Yeah. Like Nick Fuentes has been having a bit of a meltdown. He's been getting a bit angry. He's been going crazy.
Richard Spencer said something.
Richard Spencer.
He
supports
Biden.
Yeah, he's happy.
What, really?
He supports Biden.
Yeah.
Who was it that was having
He's riding with
He was having a proper cope session. It was one of the fucking...
Nick Fuentes.
Nick Fuentes. Stefan,
probably.
Stefan. Lauren Southern.
Well, she moderated, didn't she? She became more moderate.
No. She's now went back to being conservative because she realised, wait, there's not enough money in this. So I've got to sell out my entire personality. You know what I mean? No, after she made that video where she announced she was going to be more moderate, and then there was people in the comments saying, like, you need to be raped then. You're going to get raped by Muslims now. Yeah, no, but then she looked at that and went, these people actually somebody I should team up with a bit more. Yeah, you fucking idiot. You piece of shit. Causing terrorist attacks.
Yeah, he's what Nick Fuentes said.
Oh, he's
He
such
said,
a fucking...
I'm not sleeping, I'm not eating, I'm calling in every favour and every contact to defeat the conspirators plotting this election coup.
Nick Fuentes, he's got the connections.
We have to leave it all on the field. Failure is not an option.
Alpha male?
I'm not sleeping or eating.
No. Alpha male, Nick Fuentes.
Alpha male, yeah.
Alpha male. He does this little thing where he does all the little funny little shitty memes, like all the shitty like right-wing crap memes. Are just bland and pretty overused, and he's just fucking melting. I'm not eating. I'm not sleeping. You're on fucking hunger strike. Yeah. What are you a Buddhist in like fucking pre-communist Vietnam or something? What the fuck are you?
This was only 2 days ago. He posted a picture of Trump in front of a US flag, and he said, "Frankly, we did win this election."
Oh my
but you
god!
Didn't, is the
It's so
he's
good.
Rallying in Michigan.
It's so good. It's so great. Someone like Nick Fuentes,
doing a lot.
who like sort of has this persona of not giving a shit about anything. Really, that's his thing. That's his comedy thing. But he really is bothered. Is in reality, he's really bothered. Oh my god, these people are fucking insane. Yeah. These people are fucking insane.
No, he's going around doing speeches, and there appears to be like 5 people there. It's like, you're gonna flip the result.
Yeah. But no, with all your little followers, the little pet bitch, you know, they never show their fat, ugly cunt faces. I've noticed that with a lot of Nazis online. They don't show their faces.
Yeah. No, if you look at this Nick Fuentes march, I think there are about maybe a dozen and a half people there.
Yeah, that's
like,
a pretty pathetic march.
That's
like even worse than the Brexit march. Oh wait, there's a bit more.
No,
he's being
you know, there's maybe 50. No, but it's like the Brexit march.
No, yeah, the march from
Sunderland to London, and there's not that many people on it. There's like 300 at the height. Isn't it?
Yeah. So no, he's been tweeting constantly. He said, "Trump must not concede." He also said, "Get used to seeing the words Emperor Trump." Is that brag?
He's such a there's certain words I want to say about Nick Fuentes, but I wouldn't be allowed to.
Yeah. Like, faggot.
Not in the homophobic sense. I'll explain that.
I've given you
I think it gets worse when you explain it. You give me the pass.
I gave you the faggot pass.
You give me the F word pass. Yeah. I'm quite thankful for that because I really needed that one. Yeah. So you've ordained me with it.
Well, you have to get Ernie to give you the M word pass.
Oh, right, yeah. I'll have to get him to give us it. No, well, I can say it now. I'm ordained.
Yeah, you're ordained
to say the F word pass.
Yeah, I'm allowing you. We haven't done the ceremony yet, but I'll
the ceremony. Alright, what was I thinking? Fucking flippin' loser. Like a flippin' loser. I'm telling you, he's a flippin' guy.
He's burger.
He's really funny. Flippin'. No, it's really funny when he does his thing. I can't articulate it well enough. But I find like 4chan people like really cute, you know what I mean? Yeah. They're like, oh, you good lads. It's like they're little dogs. They are little dogs, and then they're like, look, we'll fucking DDoS you. It's like, oh no, they'll find out my IP address.
Oh, shit.
Oh my god, no, don't do that. Oh, you impotent little faggots! I've said it. I have to say it. No, I have to say it when I'm in front of them. No, they're like little cute things because the 4chan reaction is really funny because they're just in denial. You know, the Trump supporters have went through. Obviously, they're going through copium. They're going through the copium crisis. But one of the main things they're going through more than that is the stages of grief. Yeah. They haven't quite reached acceptance.
Yeah, they haven't reached acceptance. I don't even think by January 20th, even after.
I don't think by the next election they would have reached acceptance. But you know, maybe they'll. You know, what the fuck one there? It's denial. Obviously, you have to deny it.
There's fucking
Nick Fuentes is actually
anger. We're at denial and anger. We're at a mix of them too.
He also tweeted, "I'm never voting for another Republican again if our GOP doesn't step in right now and support President Trump." He said,
he's going to vote for Libertarian. Is he going to vote for Gary Johnson instead?
No, that's bargaining. That's bargaining.
Yeah, it's bargaining. Fuck. Yeah. No, the initial one was, you know, he is our president. He did win it. That's denial.
Anger is first.
Anger's first, and then
denial's
first.
I thought Angus.
No, then you like realise it's true, then you get angry about it, and then there's like, wait, but I could do something to change it. Do I bargain? Like, if you don't vote for him again, then no, if the GOP doesn't back him up, then I'm not voting for you again. So he's bargaining, and then what's the next one?
Depression.
The next one's depression.
Yeah,
the next one's
suicide.
Well, Trump's already reached depression. He's got his MAGA hat in his hand. He's walking down the road. He's like, fuck this.
Fuentes is already on a hunger strike. So
yeah, he's already on a hunger strike. He hasn't quite reached depression. I think he has a bit of hope still. No, he hasn't lost hope yet.
And soon that's going to be crushed.
Yeah, that's going to be crushed. When all the legal changes gone, you'll see them on depression. Yeah. They're going to be on like fucking. They're going to be injecting depression, right? And then maybe we'll get.
He said something else. And
I have hope for them. You know what I mean?
I went off it accidentally.
They might be accepting it soon enough.
But I can't find the exact tweet. But he basically said He basically said that the Democrats waited until everybody in like certain swing states was asleep, and then like made up all these millions of votes while everybody was asleep.
And no one saw the trucks, and no one saw the people at the voting stations where they were just literal millions of ballots.
This is the problem with conspiracy theories: that you can make them out of anything. Mm-hmm. I can make a conspiracy theory about yous. Yeah. Really.
Trump is fighting for his life, apparently.
If I wanted to,
against the most widespread voter fraud in history.
Yeah, no. The problem with conspiracy theories is I can make it about anything. I could apply it to your shirt. Yeah. I can make a conspiracy theory your shirt.
No, it's fucking.
It's got voter ballots in it. I mean, it's got mail-in ballots in it.
It was Alex Jones, really.
Oh, it's Bill Hicks. It's got Bill Hicks made that
Bill
shirt.
Hicks.
No, that shirt is carrying the sort of spirit of all the ghost voters in Bill Hicks.
Oh no, what's that thing called again? Where the fucking presidents go and have gay sex or whatever? What's that called?
Bohemian Grove.
Bohemian Grove. Yeah. Obama himself wore that shirt and had gay sex with Joe Biden at Bohemian Grove.
Yeah, because they want all shit on each other.
And they gave it to Aaron because nobody would ever suspect Aaron.
Yeah, because he's just
Why would you suspect Aaron?
Well, he's just some poor boy from Sunderland who came to the big city, right? And
the
corner shops were ripping him off, and this is a big issue he had. Obviously,
the buses didn't come on time.
Yeah, no, Aaron had a big problem. The buses didn't come on time. He begged for Mussolini.
They liked that article.
They liked it.
So it was great.
All right, well, that's brilliant. All right. Well, he wrote an article for what was it?
It was like a practice article for a blog job with my university.
Yeah, and it's pretty funny, wasn't it? Yeah. There's a lot of gifts and gaps.
Yeah, I have to be careful what I say because I couldn't say something like I'm absolutely faking it, I'm only doing it for the money, and I think it's absolutely wrong. I can't say that because then they might not accept.
Yeah, they might not accept you as a job.
My virus. So.
No, but obviously you wrote in the article that if anybody listening has been the big city, small town boy, even though Sutton's not a small town. If you came from the small town rural area, which Sunderland isn't.
And you move
to the big city of Leeds or Manchester or London, then you're going to realise something very soon. Right?
It's not
you're going to realise it soon. No, it's not. It's not that different. You see, the corner shops rip you off, and the buses still don't come down. Obviously,
Grayson who gets ripped off by
corner shops. Corner shops rip you off all the time.
And takes the bus regularly.
Yeah. Like the problem is, that is true. It never changes. The buses always are there everywhere, but the corner shops rip me off is a weird one because I've never been in a corner shop that's ripped us off.
Well, no, the thing is, this is like a very personal experience of mine where whenever I go into corner shops, they just rip us off like all the time.
Oh, right.
So,
family.
For like all of it is the thing. So I don't know what to do about it. I need to get help.
And then the bus finally comes. It's not on time, and it just comes in the corner shop, and then the bus rips you off in the corner shop.
Yeah, exactly.
That's happened to me once.
And Peppa Pig bought fucking muddy puddles. You don't know this? She went into the fucking shop and bought a fucking pack of muddy puddles inside, right? Not a pack of fags.
Not a pack of fags. No, she bought a bag of fags.
She bought a bag of fags.
Someone had a bit of a Freudian slip, so we had a few technical difficulties. We had to cut a few things out, just for privacy, concerns.
Privacy concerns. Somebody leaked in the draft.
Yeah, someone didn't say.
Somebody, Max and
no one said anything. But segueing a new topic, and that new topic is not about bollocks. I'm currently trying to think of one on the edge.
I was thinking because you replayed Fallout 3. Fallout 3 is quite funny.
Fallout 3 is a funny game.
Fallout 3, right? Yeah. Is a genuine shit heap of a game. Fucking pisses me off.
It's terrible.
Bad game.
You know what?
I haven't played all of it. I played
you
2 hours.
You don't even have to play all of it. No, you don't even have to. I don't even think you even have to play 2 hours of it. to make your mind up on what's.
No, the intro fucking exemplifies how shit.
Yeah, the intro's awful. Like, you know what, the idea.
It doesn't set up anything. I didn't know. Like, I played through the intro, and I played Fallout New Vegas, and I loved that game, right? Really, really liked it. Played fucking ages. But then I started that, and I played through the intro. And you don't have any connection to any of the characters, because it's like, there's one scene, and then it cuts to like the same when you're older, and nothing's really going on.
It's a big problem with Bethesda's writing in general recently, has been trying to get you invested into a story based on like, oh, it's like they're your family, you know, they're your son, or they're your fucking, it's Liam Neeson and he's dad.
It's just the story's flipped. Yeah, basically.
Yeah, it just doesn't work, because usually the way it works is you spend like 10 minutes at the start of the game where you see this family member who then ends up going missing. You have to go find them, and you can't build an actual fucking relatable character who you're really like bothered about saving within 10 minutes. And they also, it's a really common thing as well for some reason, that they get really big name voice actors. And then just use them for 10 minutes, and just get rid of them.
I mean, probably one of the main ones is was it
Patrick Stewart?
Patrick Stewart in Oblivion. Yeah, he's fucking Uriel Septim. He just dies.
5 minutes.
No, but he's like standing, and the guy comes out the wall. He's like, what?
No, he just planks backwards. Yeah. It looks really stupid.
He basically says to him, "I'm going to die now." By the way, and then just
it's
so fucking bad. Right, and even Oblivion isn't even that bad, but it's just kind of awful at the same. You know, not just focus on the graphics. A lot of people go, "Well, Oblivion's bad because of the graphics." It's like, well, yeah, it's an old game. I don't really judge it on that. The writing in it and the dialogue in it is just atrocious at times for Oblivion. Skyrim has the same problem. I think all Bethesda games actually fall into this trap where they just. I mean, there's one thing at the start of Fallout 3 that I just find it's a dialogue option. It's so funny with Butch. When you can save his mum, or you can like that, right? No, and you choose one speech option. You go, but if the rad roaches get out, they might kill you. He's like, okay, bye. And he's like,
it's set up as being a proper mommy's boy. So you know, in the beginning when you're a kid and he's at your birthday party for some fucking reason, and he's being a cunt. He's like, give me your sweet roll, and you say no, and then he like, no, you can say like he's like, you're like, what can you say again? It's like, oh, are you hungry? No, it's like, oh, are you hungry because your mum spent all of her money on booze again or something like that? And he's like, don't say that about my mum, and he starts trying to fight you. So then the next scene, right, because obviously it cuts straight after that, like, he starts, he's like, he's fucking an implied rapist, because he's harassing your best friend from childhood that you say like 2 sentences to, and you're meant to be really fucking connected to them. It's like, he's saying, oh, I'll get her later though.
Yeah,
and then the next thing it's like, oh, help me, and you can just go and help save his mum. Or, you know, this guy said was proper mommy's boy, like, oh no, look, she's probably already dead. He's like, fucking true that, I'm off. And then that's it. He just
like,
runs
oh my
off.
god, very good point. And then just walks away. Like, fucking Jesus, you could have made a better moral conundrum at the start of the game. It's just a slightly better one.
Or there's I think what's the best friend called again? Amada.
Oh, it's
right,
fucking
so her dad is
so
like the overseer. He's like he's this horrible guy. He treats her like shit. He doesn't trust her. He demands to be there for all of our doctors' fucking checkups, whatever. So she comes. She wakes you up. She's like, look, your dad is dead, and so is his best friend, and my father is. No, yeah, sorry, he's escaped. His best friend's dead.
What's his name again? Joe Cobb has been killed by an overseer.
No, and he's like, she's like, look, here's his pistol. I hope you don't have to use it, but you should use it if you have to. And then she runs off, right? She's admitted that her dad is trying to kill her best friend, whatever.
And has went insane.
Yeah, and he's insane.
She doesn't seem to like him that much, in all honesty.
So then he's about to torture her. Like, I know you have information.
With fucking, what's his name?
With
one of the little shit kids, you know.
No, he's not. It's not one of the kids on things.
Yeah, they're all police officers.
No, the tunnel snakes aren't police officers.
Yeah, they are. They're on.
No, it says.
Some of them have become police officers.
Yeah. The kid.
No, because you read that. No, because if you read, if you go in his office and read the documents, he says they're useful for some things, like fucking beating up people, I don't like, or something like that. But they're unruly.
No, that's when you're 16 though.
No, that's when you go in the overseer's office.
No, if you're in the overseer's office, that will be when you're like 16. To be fair. No, that would be when you're escaping. Yeah,
no.
No, it says on the thing. It's not.
No, the black character's a cop. He comes in and starts trying to hit you with the baton. Yeah. Like, Butch isn't. No, I don't know, Butch is actually.
No, I don't think Butch is, because he's still in his tunnel.
No, because they're like guns.
You know, Butch didn't grow up.
Tunnel snakes, rule!
No, they're a gang. They're in a gang.
And
he uses them because like he can use like illegal political violence or something like that. I don't think he is. I think it's just some other.
Now
black
some of the tunnel snakes do become cops. I'm pretty sure, but then
no, because I'm sure it's at the end. You're reading the document about them, and he's saying like he uses them for dodgy purposes, but they're uncontrollable sometimes. No, but anyway, so no, what I was saying before though, Mark, she gives you a gun, she's like, you might have to use it. You walk in on her dad is about to have her tortured for information that she doesn't have. And then the dad starts trying to kill you, so you kill him. She's like, don't ever speak to me again, you killed my father. I was like, it's so fucking bad.
No, it's like fucking, Moira.
Yeah,
so that's one of the alright quest lines in the game where you have to do all this shit to create this wasteland survival guide, but you have to pick up landmines and get radiation poison. So it's alright. That's a decent quest line. But you can blow up Megaton. You can fucking detonate the bomb.
Can nuke it?
Yeah, you can literally nuke it. You can you lose karma. It's
really important.
Yeah, but if you nuke Megaton, this is how fucking complex the morality system is. Right? If you nuke Megaton, Moira becomes a ghoul, and she goes to the fucking the museum where all the ghouls live in the city centre.
City centre.
In the city centre, right? In DC.
Other bridges.
Yeah. No, but if you were in the middle of Moira's questline and you literally nuke her entire town, everything she loves, and cause her to become a fucking mummified monster of a human being, you can just continue the questline like normal as if nothing happened.
Yeah, no, it's the same when you meet your dad later in the game, and he's just like, I disagree that you nuked them, but
I still love you, son.
Still love you, son. And say, right, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Liam Neeson.
If you did
That's
that,
his dad.
if you do
Liam Neeson plays the dad.
Yeah. If you do that kind of thing in New Vegas, like if you you're
Boone is a good Boone.
Yeah, that's what I was
if you go and start doing things for the Legion, the first time you'd be like, right, if you fucking do that again, I'm leaving you. If you keep doing it, I think he might attack you. I didn't actually do it.
No, he does. No, he leaves.
No, you cannot take him like in Cottonwood Cove. What's it called? Or anything like that, because he'll just start attacking people.
Yeah, no,
you cannot take him.
Like
it's actually quite complex.
You
have to get like these kind of points with them as well. So you have to do at least 5 things. So you've got to kill what's his name? The fucking little arsehole one, the spy one. Vulpus. You have to. So you can kill Vulpus. You can kill the leader at Cottonwood Cove. What's it? Phoenix of Aurelius or something like that. I think he's called.
Phoenix of Arizona, isn't it?
Arizona, no, it's like Aurelius.
It's not Legged Lanius.
No, you have to do like it takes fucking ages. You've got to build up a load of trust.
Phoenix is a reference to Arizona.
It's Aurelius. It's Aurelius.
Yeah,
it is. It's partial.
You have to do loads of stuff basically. And you have to. It takes a long time to build up trust, and eventually it'll gradually tell you.
In the US, where's Flagstaff?
Flagstaff.
Because that's the Legion's capital.
Germany. Is it in like Switzerland?
It is. It's Aurelius of Phoenix.
Right, yeah. He's from Arizona. Yeah. He's from Arizona. He's a chill guy.
No, another one that pisses off.
He was one of the mail-in ballot voters in Arizona,
No, right. If you go to fucking Megaton, I didn't play that much of it because it was fucking boring as shit. So you go in what's his name? Fucking you go in a little fucking the brothel, the bar, whatever, and you can speak to this guy's like, I have a job for you. I've just met you, right? I have a job for you. I want you to detonate the bomb. And if you have the Black Widow perk, which you can get really early, obviously, you can he's like, right, I want you to do this. I'll pay you 500 caps, which is fuck all, it's like fucking pennies, right? And then you can say, well, actually, I think you're sexy. He's like, shit. I need to go and hash out some new terms, and he just leaves because you call them sexy or something. Yeah. Oh, the other one as well. You know, in the fucking the sheriff, he meets you. He's like, he first comes up to you, right?
Because not every Fallout game made by Bethesda requires a sheriff.
Yeah, right. So
always a sheriff for the start. I mean, there's only 2 I can think of. Fallout 3 and 4, but they always use the sheriff. There's always the sheriff who's looking out for the good of the city.
What's his name in Fallout 4? The Minuteman guy.
Preston Garvey.
Preston Garvey, yeah.
Right.
No, they're always looking out for the good of the city.
Right, when you first come in Megaton, though, he comes up to you, he's like, hello, stranger, you're new here, blah, 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 blah. And he'll... Yeah, what? No.
No.
That's how he fucking talks. No, right, and he'll be like, what, you've just met him, okay? And none of the residents in Megaton know this. He's speaking to you, a complete stranger. Nobody else here knows this, but the bomb is actually still active. It's a huge threat. He just tells this complete stranger.
The issue... Lucas says that's the one.
There's no trust you have to build up.
There's an actual big problem with the Fallout games made by Bethesda, is that any character instantly assumes you are the most important thing ever that has ever lived. You just automatically
that's
same
like
same in Elder Scrolls.
In Skyrim you are the chosen one for literally everything in Skyrim. You're the Dragonborn. You're the fucking you're the weird. You're the Brotherhood fucking like listener. Is it the listener?
The listener. You are basically every prophecy to ever exist in the fucking in Elder Scrolls.
Yeah.
It's just.
It's
really shit.
Fallout 3, it's just like you're the guy who's gonna save Megaton. You're the guy who's gonna bring water to the wasteland. Whereas in something like New Vegas, you're mainly just sort of like you kind of get used as a puppet for other people's goals, which is like I don't know. It feels more real.
It feels more real than just being the most. Well, actually, it's not just Fallout that falls in this trap. It is basically. People might not like the idea, but every superhero film follows this sort of same bullshit where it's like, you are the most important people ever to ever live, and you fucking will decide the fate of humanity. And it's a really dull, bland, lazy storytelling device, always used by Bethesda and like
a lot of game companies
writers.
A lot of game
companies are like that. You must be the most important thing ever, and if you aren't, then the story's not worth even being told, because you need to be important. You need to decide the fate of humanity.
I've probably played like a good few fucking 100 hours of Skyrim. I played a lot of Skyrim, but it's shit. I mean, I only just recently played Fallout New Vegas, and that was actually so refreshing that you're the prophecy, you're every prophecy to ever exist in the whole entire world. Now, like in Skyrim, the dialogue is really, really bland. If you do something big that's supposed to change the fate of the whole fucking world, there's not really any added dialogue apart from a guard might say like, "Oh, you're that one that did that thing in passing," and then that's it.
Well, yeah, but
even when you finish the game, nothing different has happened.
Nothing changes.
Still dragons everywhere and shit.
War never changed. It's not in New Vegas. You aren't important, and that's kind of really feeds into the story. You are just a bystander, really.
No, it's more.
You're a pawn.
Well, it makes sense because you're a pawn for really interesting characters like Caesar and like.
Well, yeah. The problem with where Fallout 3 might fall short is because it's trying to. And Fallout 4, it's trying to sell you your characters being interesting.
Yeah, even though your character is just an empty vessel for yourself.
Yeah. Because obviously you just meant to project onto your character. Like, it's like when horror movies try to make the main character really interesting and deep. But really, the main character, by design in horror films, should be somebody you can project onwards. Obviously, Friday the 13th does that very well. Well, it's not a great film, but they do it. The original does that pretty decent, where you can project onto the main character because she's a bit of a blank canvas, and then you can relate most to that because you can put yourself onto that. And in Fallout 3, they go down this direction of like making yourself connected to the world in some way, and you connect to your dad and being vital to the story yourself. The Courier, on the other hand, is just not important, really. He does things. He does things for better people and more, as you said, interesting people, and that's what adds a lot to the Fallout thing. I don't know about 1 and 2. I haven't played 1 and 2.
No, 1 and 2, I'd say do that
pretty much
to a certain extent. Yeah.
And it works a lot better, and it definitely, outside of just the storytelling in the game, the colour scheme, the colour palette in Fallout 3 is just atrocious. It's actually horrible to look at.
No, I remember, because I played Fallout 3 in New Vegas when I was a kid. I think I would have been 10 when New Vegas came out. And I remember going in with just being really relieved at the fact that there was actually some colour. And New Vegas is still quite a brown game, but just actually having like a blue sky and not having that weird fucking green tinge on everything is just nice.
I think New Vegas is a colourful game.
Oh yeah, especially
because like obviously the one thing that works on New Vegas, and it's very Obsidian are great at making a game immersive. So in New Vegas, when you first get out of Goodsprings, if you go a bit of a distance from Goodsprings, you can see New Vegas. You can see it like it's something special, and also they have a way of not controlling your character too much because you need to have a bit of freedom in the open world, but also forcing you down a specific direction. So if you go a different direction, I've done this the first time I played New Vegas, I was stuck for ages. When I was younger, I went down a different direction than what you normally do.
You took the back way out.
Yeah, I took the back way, and there's just death claws everywhere. And it's like,
I think
we didn't want you to go this way, but we're not making you.
I don't think there's actually a way to get past that, because I think they're just spawning. Because I tried to go down there after I'd finished most of the game. I was quite high level. I tried to go down past Sloan, and I got like 3 steps past that little road blockage thing where he says don't go past here. I did it anyway because I'm a hard case.
Did you go into Quarry Junction?
Yeah.
You never go into Quarry Junction.
No.
Junction, you don't.
No, I went down. No, I did go in there. I killed him. No, I went because I'm a hard case. Alright, I went down the road he told us not to go down, and fucking about I think 7 of them spawned at once and just fucked them.
No, if you go to Quarry Junction, that's where the death goes. That's Quarry Junction.
The game, you can beat them. You can get past.
I think you
could definitely stealth past them if you get a stealth boy early on.
Yeah, no, you can, but like. The game is telling you, like, don't go this way.
Yeah. No, what's also saying is basically this isn't just a fucking shitty FPS. It's like it's an actual RPG. If you want to go this way, you have to, go and fucking level up your fucking skills, and you got to actually go get, decent weapons.
You know what else I like about it?
It's actually got progress in it.
Every single mission you do is like really different, and there's something unique about every single one. Right? Again, it's comparing it to Skyrim again, right? Skyrim, it's like. You are the chosen one, and you have to do this thing for me. Get my shitty ring out of a cave. It's like, alright, I'll go do that. Get my shitty fucking necklace out of this fucking cave underground. It's every single one involves going into a cave or a crypt or something. Every single fucking one. There's just nothing new. Whereas with that, it's like you fucking. I think the best one's the I forgot what it's called. The Repcon one.
Yeah,
where you have to. No, when fucking what's it called? What's the song? Where you set them off in the fucking space.
Flight of the Conchords.
Yeah,
the song.
I thought it was fucking Sing About Valkyries or something.
No, that's Ride of the Valkyries.
Oh yeah, no, that's brilliant. Yeah. It's great. And they just set off into space.
No, there's George Weedman, who's a great YouTuber. He's on YouTube with Suit of Bunny Up. I'm going to give him a shout out. He compared the structure of New Vegas to the Twilight Zone. So I think it was quite apt because he said that the quests are basically like in the same way the episodes of the Twilight Zone are. They're little sort of vignettes, little short stories that don't relate to one another, but all kind of create a broader picture of the world that's set. And New Vegas does that really well. Whereas, Fallout 3, there's like a couple like okay quests. The Republic of Dave one is like it's alright, and the Moira quest line's fine. But most of them are just like fucking go to a grey building and kill super mutants.
Well, that's another problem actually, the super mutant thing by Fallout 3. You're just killing super mutants the whole time. Yeah. When really, the route New Vegas goes down with the super mutants, they're not really vital to anything. I mean, they're out the way, and it does make sense.
They have their own little town.
Yeah, they have their own little area, Jacobstown, right? And they are friendly. Mm-hmm. They're not just bloodthirsty.
You can fucking talk to them because the super mutants are actually like an interesting faction. And
they're also in 3. They're just retarded.
Yeah. They're all fucking like second generation.
Don't you can say that.
Yeah, you can say that. I'm retarded. You know what I mean? You see, I'm a little retarded.
Yeah, I'm a little retarded.
No. They're just bloodthirsty maniacs. They want to kill everything. They hate humanity.
Yeah, they got all the gore bags.
But in reality, the super mutants are meant to be super intelligent.
Yeah. No, well, the first generation of super mutants are meant to be. The second generation are the ones you see in.
But that's just bland. It's terrible. The enemy is just. When your enemy, because the enemy in New Vegas is nobody. Nobody's really an enemy in New Vegas. There is obviously the one faction, Caesar, is like blatantly bad. Yeah. But there are people who play New Vegas and would agree with Caesar's Legion.
No, and that's the beauty of the fucking thing is that they tricked people to be fascists.
Yeah, exactly. They did. Yeah, they made fascists like sympathetic. Yeah. In Fallout 3, at no point I couldn't imagine somebody playing Fallout 3 and going, these super mutants are really. I can empathise a lot with them when they just shout kill. Yeah, I think like that's just.
Yeah, or like fucking sympathising with the Enclave. In 3, they're like the main bad guys. Oh fucking, what's the president called? He's a computer. John Henry Eden, right? Fucking, you can't sympathise with him, and you can convince him to kill himself in one-line dialogue, basically just saying like,
kill yourself.
You just say like, I think this is wrong,
because it's so fucking infuriating. And obviously the giant robot that comes out fucking noise. It's just like.
And the thing is, to compare that to like Fallout 1. The conversation you have with the master at the end, obviously you see in the H. Bombing Guy video, it's fucking amazing, because you don't actually even tell the master to kill himself, and you can make him do it. What you do is you just tell him, like, there's a big flaw in your whole plan. It's actually, super mutants can't reproduce, so your whole plan's fucked, and even though the animation is very early, is that you just see the sort of, like, fucking, and in his voice as well, you just hear this fucking, like, just pure sadness, or just pure, like, fucking desperation, like, I have done so many horrible things to achieve this goal, and now I know I can't. And then he chooses to kill himself rather than being told, fucking bad.
No, rather you just running in with guns and killing everyone.
No, I
Same
mean,
with Lanius at the end of New Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
That's a great one. If you have good speech, I think you need 100 speech to do it, but if you can talk him out of even continuing this plan.
Yeah, well, and you have to talk him out of it on his terms. You have to convince him that it won't work militarily. Whereas in 3, you don't have to say something to John Harry Eden and convince him on his own moral terms, on his own in his own way of thinking that the Enclave's plan the Enclave's plan to kill everyone is bad.
No. You just have to have good speech, and then it's like, all right, well. Yeah. I agree, actually, in the end. You've got a good point there. There's no convincing, there's no using logic, which is a great element of a lot of Fallout dialogue, especially in New Vegas.
Especially if you played the DLCs for New Vegas,
I haven't played them yet.
Need to play.
I really want to.
Lonesome Road.
Is it what's it, Sierra?
The Sierra Madre is good. People hate that one. I think it's alright. They're all good, but the fucking best one by far is Lonesome Road, because the villain in that is called Ulysses. And he's just so unbelievably well written. His whole shtick is that he wants to literally obliterate the entire fucking Mojave Desert. He wants to just nuke it. He wants to nuke the NCR and the Legion. And his reasoning is actually quite good. His reasoning is that the fact that they're emulating the same power structures that came before the war means that they're inevitably going to end up going to nuclear war with each other, at whatever point in the future. So he wants to just nuke it all and restart again. Yeah. And that's a really interesting kind of logic, and I think you can talk them out of it, but even if you select all the options that have the speech skill listed, it doesn't mean you'll actually convince them.
Well, yeah, but I haven't played it, but what you're describing there, I mean, it's not that we just bad guy bad, and good guy is good. Yeah. Fallout 3 is that, in essence. It's actually a moral conundrum. I'm pretty sure then you choose. You get to choose.
Yeah, well, you can choose to. I think you can, if you know what options to choose, you can talk them out of it. I think you still have to kill them. Or you can choose to actually go through with it. You can choose to just get on board and be like, alright, fair enough. So.
No, looking at it, I mean, playing the core game, I think the choice there would. I mean, it's actually hard, and that's a game should make you think: is this choice good? Is this moral?
Yeah.
Is this right? A game like Fallout should definitely challenge you that. At no point in Fallout 3 do you go, is it right I'm blowing this guy? Is it right I'm just brutally murdering these super mutants? Yeah. You would think that, but the game doesn't all set it up as being wrong. Well, no, it doesn't set it up as being wrong. It just sets it up as being good.
Yeah,
it's good that you're just brutally murdering all these super mutants, brutally murdering all these people. Yeah. It's completely fine because really. It's in the good fight, and it's the most important thing you'll ever do.
Right, it has the kind of it has a moral system in which you can nuke an entire town. But if you gave the thirsty guy outside of Megaton water enough times, then you're still considered a good guy.
No, the thing is, if you it's got the morality of Horrid Henry.
Yeah.
No, it's got that's the level of stupidity it is. It's it's mindless. It's just mindless, mind-numbing players. I'm is it good that you're doing this? Oh, the karma's going down because you've done a bad thing.
Yeah. Stole a fork off a table.
Yeah, no, but that's probably the most extreme example. But it is a really current thing throughout the game, and it's generally fucking. It feels like I'm choosing which kid's better, Horrid Henry or Perfect Peter. Actually, that's actually
Moody Margaret.
Because to be honest, there's definitely an argument against Perfect Peter.
Yeah,
he's a psychopath.
Yeah, he's a prick.
No, he's not that. He seems like a bit unhinged. No, I'm not fucking kidding. No, if you met a kid like that, no, this isn't a piss take. If you met a kid like that, you'd be like, right, I don't trust that. If you met a kid like Horrid Henry,
he's on antidepressants.
He's
you think he's having a fucking opioid crisis, right? If you met a kid like Horrid Henry, you'd be like, that's a normal kid. He's a little shit.
He's been a little arsehole, but
he's been a normal kid. You meet Perfect Peter, you're like, there's something wrong with that kid.
He's killing cats.
He's
in the
fucking planning on murdering Henry. I swear to God. And Moody Margaret, he's planning on killing him.
Perfect Peter's kind of guy who's just planning to do mass impregnation.
I was about to say that.
No, I'm Beaky Burt and all that. And, no, he seems really dodgy because. You'll watch the show and you'll be like, this isn't a joke. There's something really fucked up about this show, right? Because people, I don't know if anybody actually. I don't know if anybody watches it and was like, oh, that's fucked up. And I don't watch Horror Henry that religious thing, you know, it's not really a week by week release, but like I'll see me nephew watching it sometimes, I'll be like, alright, I'll give it a go, you know. You said it's pretty good, so I suppose.
I prefer the early seasons, to be fair.
Yeah, it's not true. I was off in season like 25.
I actually started watching Horror Henry like before it became like mainstream.
That a big thing,
so,
a bit like before it became popular.
You know, just saying.
Alright, that's fucking great, because there's a specific part of that show, right? This isn't even a piss take. This is not even a joke.
Yeah.
You know, I think the writers are forcing you to try and like, no joke, to try and like the parents, feel bad for the parents. Like, oh,
parents are horrible.
No, yeah, that's what I mean. The parents are fucking arseholes.
They're just
right?
constantly. They're not.
No more biscuits for you, Henry. And he's like, what else do you expect a kid to do?
No more jumping on the bed, Henry.
Like Howard Henry, he isn't even ADHD. He's not even that bad of a kid.
Yeah.
Really.
We probably make kids worse now.
We're fucking worse. I was
Your
probably worse than
nephew is
him.
an evil.
No, I was probably 10 times
shit.
worse than him. You know what I mean? Like, no, I definitely was. I know I was. Right? And
I'm sure I was.
I'm sure until I touch. No, right? I know. You cannot be watching that as an adult and going, no, these adults are in the right because they make them go to bed.
It's like, no, is it like, is it meant to be like,
man, that's just fucked up.
no, is it not brainwashing for children?
To be like Perfect Peter.
To be Perfect
But you don't
Peter
want
and
to
not
be
Horror
Perfect Peter
Henry.
'cause
No,
he's fucked
Perfect
up.
Peter's a little fucking
No,
prick.
Perfect Peter is carrying like dark, fucked up secrets.
Yeah.
If he has his own laptop,
Yeah.
there's some.
Fucking
There's some
get somebody in
he's
there,
got
get
Hunter
him
Biden
raided
shit on
in
his
there.
laptop.
No, he's gonna show up one day with the t-shirt says like rap on it.
Oh my god!
No,
I think enough time has passed to joke about combat.
If you hadn't actually said that, that would have been fine.
No, wait, then it's
No,
fine.
because I could have played that off when I get pulled up and cancelled on Twitter for that. Right? We're knocked down. We knocked down the rocker microphone.
It's not the microphone, right?
that cope.
No, yeah, I get what you're saying.
No, when
I watch Columbine.
No.
So when I watch Columbine
Fine.
series, right, I think who's are in the wrong.
Yeah.
No, there's actually
Such a childish morality, really.
No, there's actually a conspiracy about Columbine already.
Yeah,
Isn't
so.
it? Well, you know. No, you know, fucking what's his name? Fucking Eric Harris or something, right?
Yeah.
Eric Harris.
Oh, I hate Eric Harris.
No, I'm being serious.
No,
I read
Eric
that
Harris.
okay, so he's actually wearing like a mask. So you know in Game of Thrones, like Arya wears the mask,
yeah.
right? And
Many faced goddess.
no, you know who's actually under that mask?
SpongeBob.
Perfect Peter.
Perfect
Oh,
Peter.
shit.
Yeah, no,
It was
he's
him the whole
he
time.
travelled to Ohio the whole time in 1999,
Ohio,
right?
yeah.
Everyone remembers it. It's great, funny. It wasn't great. No, I feel bad for the kids who died that day.
Oh my god. It was great and funny.
This is probably really edgy. No, the thing is, I'm not trying to be
Yeah,
edgy.
I know, but not even trying to joke
No, I'm
about
not even
comedy.
trying to be edgy, right? The thing is,
Just
right, there's a opioid crisis. The Conservatives are just childish, I'll tell you that, right? They're just talking about
It's just
Conservatives
too
too
edgy.
edgy.
It's just
Conservatives
edgy
too
shit.
edgy, they just
Yeah.
get carried away about stuff like this, right? But what I'm saying is, right, in the show, Perfect Peter is a paedophile.
Till he dies.
Till he dies?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
perfect.
he's
Felt till I died.
Perfect
Till he
Peter.
dies. He's the perfect Peter, right? From start to finish. He's like, he's creepy, he's doing his thing. Henry! I fucking hate the cunt's voice.
Hello,
Like,
Henry.
no, the thing is that I hate the cunt's voice. You can't analyse Peppa Pig this much compared to perfect Hot Henry. You can't analyse Peppa Pig because it's kind of fucking restricted in what
Yeah,
it can
it's
do.
much more black and white. It's so it's Peppa Pig's just like
No,
yeah.
Hot Henry's falling in your pig is Peppa Pig's falling free.
Pig.
Yeah, there's a big difference.
This reminds me of the conversation I think we've had before about like when you're a kid, you sort of you identify with SpongeBob. And as you grow older, you don't identify with Squidward. What happens is you identify with Squidward in the movie Sponge Out of Water. Because in that movie, he's wearing like post-apocalyptic like leather. No, Sponge Out of Water. Because it's SpongeBob.
Oh, because he's a sponge.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and the thing is, the fact that SpongeBob's a sponge is quite telling. Because he just like absorbs everything around him. Yeah, no, he never has any sort of critical eye. He just absorbs things around him.
He absorbs, you know what I mean? He never analyses.
With Squidward, he had a really good line where he said something like, "That's my clarinet,"
and he committed suicide. Do you remember that episode of SpongeBob where Squidward, his eyes are bloody and he just gets a shotgun?
You say Squidward weirdly, you say Squidward.
Yes, I was doing this to me today. He says Squidward.
I do, yeah.
It's really weird.
Squidward.
It's Squidward.
No, but I've always said Squidward.
You say
I'm the fucking SpongeBob guy. You know what I mean?
You say Squidward. You say Squidward the way Mr. Krabs says Squidward. Because he goes, Mr. Squidward.
Yeah, that's because I like Mr. Krabs, you know?
Yeah,
like
that's how you identify with him?
Yeah, I identify with Krabs because I'm talking the animal, the rodent. The hippopotamus.
The funny.
No, the four-legged man, Mr. Krabs.
He's not four-legged.
He's got a couple of crabs. No, the thing is, there's right, moving on from Horrid Henry, because that's just shit.
Yeah.
Compared to...
Well, no, it's quite good in a way.
It's quite subversive, but... Peppa Pig's shit, right? There's no like really critical analysis. But you're not sure like, you can critically analyse. You brought up SpongeBob, you can just critically analyse that for days.
Definitely.
It's just like up to season 3, and this isn't even a joke anymore. Like obviously we are against Columbine, like it shouldn't have happened. But in season 3 of SpongeBob, right? In the season 3 finale of SpongeBob, Walter White, right? He saw a buzz of shite. No, we're going off the real team. We need to get back to serious talk.
Walter Black.
Right? Yeah, Walter Black as a twat, right? No. So in fucking SpongeBob, I can actually choose like a plethora of episodes that are just great. They're just brilliant. You know, apart from like the sometimes adult humour themes in it, which is great. Just the early episodes of SpongeBob capture such a fucking magic. Then this isn't even a joke. They do that. They're conservative SpongeBob. No. Like early SpongeBob has such a. It does have a brilliant charm about it, right? That's not even a joke. It is a charming piece of media. But also, it can have a couple of deep themes. I think one of the best ones is definitely the future episode.
Yeah.
It's great. It's the way Squidward reacts to it.
Future.
You can't face up to it. You just melt if you saw it. You wouldn't understand. You wouldn't comprehend it.
No,
even 5 years in the future,
yeah.
I think I'd return like Squidward.
Yeah, it's just like
Squidward.
Yeah, imagine that like 5 years ago. Say us in 2015, we look to the future now. You know, you would melt, and the whole idea of just him returning and just like breaking down mentally, the thought of the future is just.
What's
really actually brilliant.
You know is it the same episode where he gets put into nothingness? He gets just put into the blank white space.
He gets put into nothingness, yeah. And he starts he's like loving it at first.
Yeah.
It's so
it's like,
calm.
I'm finally away from.
Then he realises, oh my god.
Yeah. It's like,
this
my
is
god.
Horrible. My god. He goes like Slavoj Žižek, my god. And he realises this is horrid. This is horrible because was it when he lies down he says
This is future.
Oh
no, he doesn't say future. Oh yes, that's fucking. When you're watching that as a kid, it's proper fucking weird.
Yeah.
And the voice all alone.
Yeah. No. The word alone keeps popping up everywhere. It's like alone.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Alone
fuck me
again.
Yeah.
No, it's fucking brilliant on so many levels. It's better than genuinely a lot of the shows you can see today. Like the morality in SpongeBob is more poignant and effective than the morality in like Walking Dead. Genuinely. Or like late Game of Thrones. The morality in SpongeBob and the ideas in SpongeBob, not the morality as much, but the ideas in SpongeBob are way better than like a high budget, you know, maybe respected show like Walking Dead or Game of Thrones, especially in Game of Thrones' later seasons. You can really take something from it, even as an adult. I mean, obviously people will maybe kick it back like, oh, it's a kid show, it's for kids. But I mean, I don't think it really is. I mean, yeah, the later seasons are pretty much.
They became very much like.
They became very
friendship
much.
And
no, but they became very much self-referential, like a Family Guy. They became like Family Guy. They joke about the fact their show's crap, which is a hallmark of lazy writing.
Yeah. No, and they start getting like. self-referential in-jokes that are just constantly overused, like, my leg.
Yeah. Like, remember when we done that? It's literally like a fucking cutaway gag on Family Guy. You can think of Family Guy does it, American Dad does it. Obviously, the Cleveland Show was literally just that as a show. It was just referencing like the fact that he has his own show. Was the funny part. Like, oh look, we gave this random character a show.
And
that's
the ratings are bad.
The ratings are bad. And then Orville is obviously. No, they're all like. It's mainly animated comedy. Border Town, that's another one by Seth MacFarlane, the fucking idiot.
Should have died in 9/11.
Should have died in 9/11.
Am I allowed to say that?
No, you're allowed to say that.
Yeah.
9/11's fine.
Seth MacFarlane should have died in 9/11.
Yeah, exactly. 9/11, Seth
He's
MacFarlane.
also a bit fucking creepy.
He's obsessed with his sister, Seth
Yeah.
MacFarlane.
Yeah.
Seth MacFarlane says some
Weird.
weird shit about his sister. No, he doesn't say it.
No,
Actually.
he always casts
he
his
casts his
sister
sister
as people. He plays as. How do I word this?
He
casts... he voice acts.
Yeah.
So Stewie, Stewie's love interest is fucking voiced by his sister, and he voices Stewie. In American Dad, his sister. No, there's some creepy shit that happens in American Dad between them. They're brother and sister, and the sister voices. I mean, the sister. His sister voices the sister of Steve, right? That's confusing. Yeah. And the just weird shit happens between them, and it's probably unusual.
No, plus incest is just really common in.
In Family Guy, there's a lot of incest shit in Family Guy.
No, it's just a recurring joke about Meg and Chris basically just fuck each other.
Yes,
it's like,
it constantly happens. It's reoccurring. It's never ending.
Yeah. It's sometimes just used as like cutaway jokes, but then there's one episode where it's like a core feature of the episode.
Yes, it's the
Halloween party.
The Halloween party. I know you're watching Family Guy clips.
Yeah.
I used to watch when I was a kid. I don't watch Family Guy anymore. But you watch your Family Guy clips, I get that.
It's a guilty pleasure.
Yeah, it's a guilty pleasure. I don't know one of them, but no, you in that episode you've hit it on because what will they fucking do? They win the Halloween party.
They're at the Halloween party. They do like
7
7 7, and then they go in the closet and start fucking like necking on.
Yeah,
and then they realise.
Like, oh
no, and then at the end of the episode, they come back and they're like, Brian says like, "Oh, where have you guys been?" Right, and and they just go like, "You know what? I got with a hot guy tonight," and then Chris like, "Yeah, and I grabbed some boobs," and then Meg's like, "And you know what? I think he's gonna call me later on tomorrow," and then Chris is like,
"That's kind of like suggesting they get back to it."
Yeah, and it's just like, okay, I don't care about joking about incest. I don't mind.
No. Joking about incest is fine. It's just. It's so
overwhelmingly.
It's a bit too on the nose.
No, it's way too on the nose, and it's really prominent. And also, just casting is because obviously he's the final say in Family Guy casting. Casting his sister is always the love interest of him. Yeah. I'm pretty sure she never voice acts a character that isn't a love interest of a Seth MacFarlane character. Yeah. Because he constantly puts her in like positions where obviously his character might get something out of it. Which is like, is he like role playing this? Without her even like realising, like, look, I'm just some big, I'm a Hollywood guy, Seth MacFarlane, he's a Hollywood guy, he's out there, he could be Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah, he's like a family guy.
He's a family guy, he's an American dad, and he's a family guy, he's an American dad, and he's a Cleveland show as well, and he loves being at a border town on an Orville.
On an Orville, and he's got a great fear of the banana.
There's a lot of ways he died in the West. All these things, and he's obviously Ted as well, he's a teddy bear.
Yeah, he's got his thunder body.
It's guys, they're like the ones Thunder to suck their dicks for some reason. It's probably what? Thunder doesn't suck their dick. No, they say fuck. It's a song. Fucking Thunder, you can suck my dick. It's proper horrible.
Because they could just God's farts is just the.
Oh my god! That's
Oh, I just came across an article called "Family Guy: Quagmire's 5 Most Twisted Moments."
Oh, I hate people that tally this shit up. You know, like
twisted.
No, like there's some shit on YouTube, right? You know, the biggest creamy, sort of like diarrhea based, pure, liquefied shit that stinks. It smells like death. Is Watch Mojo. It's by far the worst fucking thing on YouTube. It's so atrocious.
And I think the fans, it wouldn't even be. It'd be shit if it weren't for this, but I think the thing that pushes over the edge to be one of the worst things on YouTube is just the fan base who actually care and think that they're smart.
For Watch Mojo.
No, people watch Mojo though. People watch their top 10 films and think, oh yeah, Short is the best film ever.
I get that. Yeah, I've seen it a million times where they'll watch the top 10 films and Citizen Kane will be number 1, and then they'll be like, oh my god, it must be the best film ever. Watch Mojo put it in number 1. No, I love that top 10 films, and I think we watched it when they say at the start, "This is what the critics think." We're not doing the critics.
It
and
just
then
happens to be
every
all the
fucking
critically
film,
blamed
all the critics rate it basically exactly. It's like you pulled it from an IMDb or Rotten Tomatoes top 10.
Yeah. No, it's like a mediocre film critics top 10 films list.
Yes, it is. There's Shawshank Redemption's in there, which like controversially isn't a good film.
I
don't like
mind.
Shawshank Redemption.
That's actually I saw
because of pushback against how overrated it is.
I saw a scene from Shawshank Redemption recently. I haven't watched it in a while. You know the one where he's on the roof.
Yeah.
And he's about to get thrown off. Yeah, that scene's like feels proper cringe when I watch it now.
No, there's a lot of cringing. Shawshank. There's a lot of overacting.
Yeah. No, plus it's like my memory of the film was that it wasn't just like the stereotypical prison film where there's like there's the naughty fucking warden who's like being really nasty and he hates them. But then I rewatched that scene and it was like fucking hell, yeah. And Andy Dufresne's character, I do like Shawshank Redemption, but that scene on the roof where he negotiates for a case of beer is just proper shit. It's like fucking where the warden's just, like, I think he says like hello to the warden and he's like, yeah, somebody's gotta take a trip. Yeah. And then
tonally the film is off at pretty much a lot of points. I'm pretty sure they put it number 2. Yeah. You can maybe pull it up. I mean, they just pull that up, Aaron. No, maybe they put it number 2, which, I mean, to go through them top 10. I mean, I'd go through the top 10. Because the Star Wars is on there.
Oh, yeah.
Which is fucking unbelievable. Yeah. How does Star Wars get in the top 10 films of all time? And I know a lot of fucking I won't say the F word. I've got the F word pass earlier, I won't say it again. But, there's a lot of fucking... I might go to the next word. It's controversial. I'm going to fucking say it. There's a lot of fucking retards who think, number 5, Star Wars is like the best thing ever.
Yeah.
And they're fucking twats. Like, they don't... it's some fucking... What were we going to say there?
No, just putting Star Wars at number 5 on the greatest films of all time.
Star Wars Empire Strikes Back, number 5, right? It's not 5th best film of all time.
It's like, it's good, it's fine. It's like, it's fine.
Is it though?
I mean,
the thing is, like, when I was a kid, I used to watch it in, like, rose-tinted glasses. Yeah. But I'm not looking back on it like that now. It's not even top 100. Yeah.
No, well, the thing is, if you look at Star Wars now, if you watch it, it's like, it's very
people
sort of generic.
Like nostalgia.
Yeah.
Look, like, Star Wars is the type of film you watch around Christmas.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's like you watch it at Christmas time, and you'd be like, I'll never watch that again. No, you want to watch it again for, like, the rest of your life.
I honestly find, I've watched all the Star Wars films, and I honestly find the controversial opinion, I honestly find the new ones better. I prefer the new ones.
Cancelled them.
Oh shit!
I think the new ones are.
No, I'm not saying they're amazing or anything, but I just prefer them. I found the plot a bit more interesting.
I have a problem with the new ones. Obviously, the new ones aren't great, but they're definitely better than.
Yeah.
I think they're definitely better than the originals. That's like really controversial, but.
Yeah, because new is bad and old is good.
Yeah, no, well, you forgot in Star Wars they're pushing a feminist
SJW the SJW agenda, the virtue signalling, because how fucking dare you have a fucking female main character in a movie series where the old movies had a male main character. How dare you have her best friend be black?
Oh my god. It just fucked up
signal. A woman and a black man. What's fucking next to gay?
I can't handle it. It's too much. I can handle the woman, but not a woman and a black man.
In episode 7, they could like pull for like, alright, I can do that. But when that purple-haired woman appeared in Last Jedi, they are trying to push the SJW agenda.
Well, purple hair is just SJW.
There's a lot of like criticisms of the new films that I think are just shit. Like there
are some genuine
criticisms. They're not brilliant. They're like fine enough. But the first new ones, episode 7, right?
Yeah. 7 and 9.
The fact that like people criticise it for Rey just like learns how to use a lightsaber, and it's not like Anakin, because Anakin had a training montage. It's just like the idea, it's like the idea that a fucking training montage would suddenly make the film amazing.
I mean, Luke, he does have a.
Probably.
No. Well, Anakin actually. The expedition for Anakin's even worse than just picking up lightsabers.
Yeah, midichlorians.
It's like he's the chosen one.
Yeah.
He's the chosen one, and he must save the galaxy.
No, I think prequels do sometimes have some like good points to them. Like, no, there is a couple of scenes where the dialogue's quite good. No, there's this one. No, I have a good. No, there's this one where I actually quite like the scene. I thought the dialogue was quite it's quite intriguing and really gets your emotion. I thought he says, "I hate sand. It's coarse and it gets everywhere.
No.
Not like
one,
you're
soft.
The
one right wingers are using at the moment is they're actually fucking using the like prequel gifs. They're sending prequel gifs to people on Twitter. They're getting angry and they're sending the one where what was it? Who's the girl? Padme and fucking obviously the one who's clearly Darth fucking Palpatine. Darth. No. Somebody who's clearly Emperor Palpatine. They're like they're in the Senate. The Senate. No, it's not the Eye in the Senate one. It's so this is how democracy dies. Thunderous applause. Yeah. It's like that alone isn't even that bad of a line, but it's the way it's been sort of contorted and used now.
Yeah.
To be like,
and the ironic thing is that they apply so well to right wingers as well.
Oh yeah,
it
does.
Fucking hell.
This is how it dies, with just like favouring excessive nationalism.
With people actually like cheering on the death of democracy, cheering on the idea of just don't
stop the count is literally that.
Yeah.
Stop the count is literally that. But we're peering off to politics there. Yeah, I feel the new ones look better. They look way better.
Right.
I think people have this nostalgia thing about the originals. Like the originals must look better.
Mm-hmm.
They don't. They look awful.
Yeah.
Like the argument that somebody's had with us, funny enough, who's not hated it.
Yeah.
He was in the last one.
Yeah.
I remember he couldn't fucking articulate himself for 5 minutes. Called Connor.
Right.
No, right. In fucking, he argued that Star Wars, the visuals in Star Wars was more groundbreaking than the visuals and the visual element of Space Odyssey, which was just
God,
on a whole new.
mighty.
Obviously, Space Odyssey came before it, so that's your argument basically already defeated.
No, but he doesn't believe that. He doesn't think that.
No. But the thing is, in Star Wars, a lot of them, you can see the stick. That the fucking, in Space Odyssey, it's literally perfect. There's not a single mistake, and I've watched that film like 5 or 6 times.
Yeah.
There's not a single mistake.
And just the actual visual art of Space Odyssey is like fucking unbelievable. The ending, what did he do again? The ending was it 2 TVs?
The diamond thing.
Yeah.
The diamond, the switching. I don't know what.
No. There's the end when he goes in the monologue.
It's like 2 TVs. Up against, I forgot how he done it, but it's fucking brilliant.
Yeah, and it just looks fucking unbelievable. And the fact that they did that in the 60s is just ridiculous with no CGI. And comparing that to Star Wars, where it's like you can see the fucking like you see Jabba the Hutt and it's just a shitty puppet. It's like and it's fine. It's of its time. So whatever.
No, it's fine, but then don't compare it to like a good film.
Yeah.
No, don't compare it to like a visually stunning film and try to make the claim. And it isn't just him who claimed that. People would believe that. People would buy into that idea that Star Wars is a seemingly beautiful film. It's not really. Yeah. There's occasional moments where it looks great. So at the end of episode 4, when Luke looks out at the 2 suns, that's a brilliant scene. That is a brilliant scene. I'll give it that. It looks amazing. It quality.
Yeah, it actually evokes something.
Isn't it
I thought there was visually better scenes in the new ones than the older ones. The one where the one that I think it's at the end of episode 7 where they go to the fucking forgot what it's called, the salty place.
No, it's episode 8.
Where it's all it's all white and the salt, and then when you step on it, it's red, and it's that actually looks really cool.
Brilliant set design.
No, the scene where they try and kill fucking Luke's like hologram fucking projection thing.
Oh yeah, and they just
that's
really good. In The Last Jedi, because they had an actual good director, Rian Johnson, and they didn't give him a second chance because fucking.
Somebody complained about somebody having purple hair.
Because white guys got annoyed that somebody had purple hair. Right? No, there's Rian Johnson's a great director, and visually he's brilliant in Star Wars. The scene where Leia, Rey.
No, is it the scene you mean the scene where she's
not when she like fake dies.
No, is it when she's like learned to use the Force and she like goes in her own fucking subconscious?
Rey does that, it's fucking great. And the scene in which they're surrounded, but it's not an ex machina. You know what they're surrounded? They're completely fucked. They're getting picked off one by one. It isn't ex machina. It's something within the confines of it. At the end of episode 9, there's a massive ex machina, but in episode 8. They are truly fucked, and the characters have to come up with a creative way of saving themselves. So the woman, the purple-haired feminist, right? Because she was clearly a feminist from the get-go.
This was asked.
She obviously has the idea to just fly a ship into the main.
Kamikaze.
Yeah. She kamikazes it, and that's like, all right, we haven't had a million ships.
No, it's actually a really good fucking scene as well.
Oh, it's brilliant.
No, it's just silent, and then just to do like a fucking what's it called, hyper jump or something. So it's called
Speed
Fuck,
Alert.
Speed. Yeah,
Something like that, yeah.
No, the scene's just completely silent. I really liked that one.
Yeah, no, it was
That
great.
was really good.
Obviously, there is one that really makes us laugh whenever I think about it. I think I've watched Rise of Skywalker twice. No, I think I've watched it. Did we watch it once together? I think we watched it once together. And I've watched it another time because it's been released on Sky. But there's a scene where fucking when Emperor Palpatine shoots the electric or something, and it just goes. The sound mixing was fucking horrible. It just goes. Boom,
yeah, no, he shoots bass out of his fingers. Fucking insane.
He shoots fucking bass. That's not. That is not good.
No, it's shit because the rest of that scene's actually like fairly good. It's alright.
Well,
no, when
there's
she
a big
goes in, there's
ex-machina
like
at the end, but
they're all fucking stomping or something. I forgot what the fuck they're doing. They're
Wait,
having a rage.
when the fuck
No,
are
when
they
she
having
goes in,
stomping?
no, when she goes in and there's all the fucking guys in the fucking seats and whatever. They're watching the match, you know.
Hey, what are you
Stop
fucking
doing something.
watching Sun Until I Die
Yeah.
on Netflix?
Am I talking about the same scene here?
What do you mean they're stamping?
They're doing something. They start making some sort of noise.
At the end of fucking Rise of Skywalker,
Yeah.
when they're in like Palpatine's fucking like home base.
Yeah,
And
home base.
Home base.
When they're in fucking Palpatine's being in
Yeah.
bargains and they're like...
You got a fucking pound stretcher.
And then,
No, I'm
and
sure when
the
she
same
goes
as
in
the
and
like, you know, the
No,
thing
and the
where they go
reveal
like,
is like they're all there and yeah,
No, they're in fucking Palpatine's Matalan.
I'm
He's
trying to
he's
fucking-
selling loads of George and Asda and shit. He's like, do you want to hear this Asda gear? I'll sell you.
No, the big
New
reveal.
one.
No, I like the big reveal where it turns out that they're actually all mums and they're all in Iceland.
Oh, I can't. They were shopping there all the time.
Hang
got
on,
carried
am
away.
I? Right, hang on.
There's a problem I definitely have with the new ones, but I'd say they're marginally better. But back to the Watch Mojo list.
Yeah.
What's number 10? What's number 10 on this Watch Mojo shit-eating list? I can't even convey to anybody potentially listening how much I fucking hate this YouTube channel. How many subscribers does it have?
Fucking 23.1 million.
23 million.
Yeah.
And it, you know their model of making videos is horrible as well because they pump out 10 videos a day, right? They'll just shit them out, and then hopefully one just sticks.
Yeah.
You know, it's always the
It's bound
apocalypse
to,
now.
Number 10.
That's an unusual one to be fair. That's the only one on this list I can say. Oh, surprised
Yeah.
that's.
I
in there.
haven't seen Apocalypse Now, so.
It's a good film to be fair.
Yeah.
I give it that. No, actually, interesting thing about Apocalypse Now.
Fucking Wizard of Oz.
Yeah,
That is
Wizard
Wizard
of
of
Oz,
Oz.
number
No. There's an interesting thing about Apocalypse Now. It has the most mistakes of any film ever made. It has like 300 mistakes in it.
And what kind of mistakes?
Well, it's just like like the type of mistakes cinema sins would
Yeah,
criticise.
yeah.
But it's still it's quite interesting to think about that many mistakes.
Well, is it like sort of, you know, they're wearing a different colour jumper
Yeah,
than the
it's
one
literally that. Yeah, and
But-
he's shit as
yeah,
well. I
that-
fucking hate him. I
Yeah.
don't know if I hate him more than Watch Mojo because he's atrocious. Watch Mojo's business model's horrible.
Yeah, now Watch
CinemaSins
Mojo,
just shit.
the audience Watch Mojo is like just
I think the
horrible.
audience for CinemaSins
No,
is
it is.
atrocious.
No, I think
It's
it's
like,
it's
there's a
genuinely
mistake in this
it's
scene.
the worst kind of like way to critique any kind of media. Is like,
Oh, there's a mistake there.
yeah,
There's
it's
a
like,
mistake there.
oh, even like fucking when people like pick out like really tiny plot holes in media.
Mhm.
I just don't fucking care. I care more about, I don't know, like the
If it's a
the
major
message.
plot hole, fine. But if it's like just a tiny little plot, I don't care.
like
I
the
don't-
criticisms I saw of Get Out. Where there were a lot of
Oh,
like, really
the
little
criticisms
plot
of
details.
Get
That's,
Out.
yeah, it's just
Yeah,
Yeah.
the people that get annoyed by games.
yeah.
But
No, you can have a little mistake that's still fucking
course you can.
terrible. Though. Like not saying like something being broken in one scene and it's fixed in the next. That's not really gonna bring you out of the kind of immersion of what you're watching. But the scene in in Game of Thrones season 8.
When they're the coffee cup.
There's a fucking Starbucks coffee cup on the table.
Yeah.
That's just like, hang on a second.
That's
what the fuck?
more. That's
a small
probably,
mistake, but
no,
that's
that's
like,
made worse because of how lazy they became, and that just
Yeah.
annoyed me more.
And they made
basically.
actual plot mistakes in
Yeah,
it.
no,
as
no,
well.
no. It not just that the coffee cup thing. It is just a minor mistake, but it annoys me more because of how careless they were.
Yeah.
How clearly
How you could
careless
just
they
leave
were.
that in
Yeah.
fucking full view. No, and they also made actual like plot continuity mistakes. So when fucking Jamie obviously kills his cousin by he beats him to death with a rock in the fucking cage, and later on he's having his monologue. He's like, I've done horrible things for Cersei. I strangled my cousin to death, but that's not what he did.
Mhm.
He didn't do that at all, and it's just stupid.
No, but them mistakes are fine. I think.
No,
because,
I don't know, because that's an actual
understandable.
plot thing.
No, but it's just,
No, it wouldn't
it
piss
was
us
like
off as
6
much.
seasons ago, so I
No,
can
I
say
wouldn't.
they're making
It
that
wouldn't
mistake.
piss us off as much if the season wasn't that bad. But it is the laziness. It's all the things together. If
Well, that's
the
something you can
season
say
was good,
about
but then that was the
Apocalypse
only
now,
mistake,
though.
I'm like, oh, right, whatever.
You can say about Apocalypse now, it has a lot of mistakes in it, a lot of daft mistakes, leaving shit around and just, cameras seen in the background, but overall, it's a good film, so you look past them mistakes big time.
Yeah, but
You
I
can
can't
just
look
go,
past
they're
it
not
at Game
bad
of Thrones because it was so bad.
Yeah, that's what I mean, it's hard to look past it. But, wait, no, do another, what's a fucking, Wizard of Oz, number 9, is it?
Yeah,
right?
number 9.
And I know why that's number 9.
Right.
Because they claim it's the first Technicolor film, but it's not at all.
Yeah.
It's complete fucking bullshit.
Okay, before it.
It was fucking... You'd have to search it, actually.
Oh,
I'll look at that.
Aaron on the
It
case.
isn't the first Technicolor film that they always claim is about Wizard of Oz. It's complete fucking bollocks.
Good, sorry, it's
Was it?
The Gulf Between.
I don't know.
Apparently that was in 1917, first technical film.
Well, a lot of people claim Wizard of Oz is, and it's just it's the most famous first one. It's like one of the most famous ones that really boosted Technicolor in film. But it's not at all that. And even then, they'll be saying like, oh, well, it's a timeless classic, so we have to put it in at number 9.
Yeah. The Wizard of Oz is just fucking kind of shit.
Wizard of Oz is kind of shit. I know
Isn't
the Dark
there
Knight.
Isn't there something about anti-Semitism in it or something like that?
Oh, the goblins. Yeah.
Also,
Oh, that's Harry Potter.
what?
That's
What?
Harry Potter.
Goblins?
The fucking no, it's monkeys in it. I was thinking of Harry Potter. Yeah.
No, I think what was one of the other ones? The guy, the guy, the fucking I forgot what he's called. The guy in the tin suit.
Yeah.
I'm sure he passed out a few times or something because he was forced to wear that costume without getting any breaks or something, something like that. I might be talking shit actually.
Dog in Wizard of Oz was a real dog, right? And they fucking buried it.
Yeah, you got this off Vsauce.
Yeah, I did get something. We're regurgitating content now.
Yeah.
That dog got buried, got given like a special burial place when it died, and then the fucking highway got built through it. So,
Really?
So
It's
it's
gone
nice.
forever.
yeah.
Poor Toto the dog.
Yeah.
I know the Dark Knight squeezes on here.
Yeah, it does.
The Dark Knight. What's in 8th? Oh, Gone with the fucking Wind.
Yeah.
Oh god, I hate these cunts.
Yeah.
We don't like the critics. The critics are dumb. It's
Some
like, yeah,
way,
this is
yeah.
what a fucking critic would
It's
say.
the fun way like slaps as well.
Yeah.
And then at the end he goes.
No, and it's like just proper racist as well.
Yeah.
Hattie McDaniel is the fucking major one. She won a first woman to win
Black
a
maid,
supporting Oscar.
Yeah. Well, what's the thing he says at the wind? What's the thing he says at the end?
Oh, fucking when she's asking him not to leave him.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Yeah, that's a quotable thing, and it's a good scene, but it's not 8th best film of all time.
Yeah.
Shawshank Redemption 7th, it wasn't 2nd, still a shit film. Not a shit film, I'm not going to be that harsh actually. It's a 6 out of 10, but rating things is just arbitrary bullshit.
It's a
anyways, I don't
decent,
know why I rated it.
it's a decent prison film.
A decent prison film. That's such a specific genre.
No, that is a
That's
genre.
a decent prison film.
That is a genre. 100%.
No, All
Prison.
Brother Where Art Thou is better
What's
than that.
next?
I haven't seen that. Okay, next might be Dark Knight. Is it Dark Knight?
Is the Dark Knight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't know.
Fair.
That doesn't deserve.
Slavoj Žižek really he doesn't like the Dark Knight, but he thinks he can proper analyse Dark Knight. He thinks it's quite good.
I don't think it's all right. I enjoy the Dark Knight. I've rewatched it a few times. It's a decent film. It's a good film. Is it top 10? Definitely not.
Yeah.
Because I hate the whole Joker bullshit. No, he plays the Joker brilliantly, Heath Ledger, but it's the whole tainted angle of it of like, oh right, yeah, this is what this film became.
Yeah.
This
Which,
film became like
Yeah, it
cringy.
became,
Yeah.
Which Batman film was it where they have the scene with Bane on the plane?
2012. It was 2012.
Bane
Batman.
on
It was
the plane.
Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah, that fucking.
Yeah.
Like, God, I watched that fucking whole scene in the plane. It's fucking.
Where the FBI, it's not the FBI, but it's like they've got him,
Yeah,
and then he's like, oh, well, turn it over.
Yeah. No, because the audio just sounds.
He speaks like John Peace, and he goes,
Yeah.
well, you know where I'm. Yeah.
The audio is genuinely just horrible. Like it sounds like it's Tom Hardy who plays Bane, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like they've just added it in post, and obviously they will have, but it's not meant to sound like that,
Yeah, no, it shouldn't
Yeah.
sound like that. Yeah, the Dark Knight Rises is fucking horrible.
Yeah.
Batman Begins is fine.
Mhm.
Dark Knight's good, and then the Dark Knight Rises just became a superhero
Yeah.
film.
No, just the
He-
dialogue in
Street
that
Batman
in that
shit.
scene tries to play really vague and like, what does it
my
mean?
God, what does
Where
it mean?
but like it just doesn't scan. It's like fucking he says it's been proper memed. It's he's like, if I take that mask off, will you die? And then he goes, it would be extremely painful. No, but then you're a big guy. For you.
Yeah, you know what? It had this problem. The Dark Knight isn't comedic.
Mm.
There's not many jokes in the Dark Knight, and that fits with the genre.
Mm.
In Dark Knight Rises, though, there is a lot of jokes, and they're fucking awful. They just thought, well, we've got Tom Hardy, and he's a bit of a joker, and he played Bronson, and Bronson's a bit of a joker.
I played a Joker character in Peaky Blinders.
Yeah, exactly. He played a Joker character in Peaky Blinders, so we've got to have a bit of humour in this one, and not the dark themes. You could do a character like Bane and it be dark.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Batman and Robin.
You know, it's about fucking.
Bane in that is dark, and Mr. Freeze.
Yeah,
Fuck me, when he kills all them children for Columbine.
No, you know what pisses off about fucking Batman as well?
What?
Right? So he's meant to be, he's the good guy, okay?
He's an elitist, Batman.
Yeah, he's fucking, right, fucking, ACAB applies to Batman, I'm not gonna lie, because he's fucking...
What, ACAB's
right,
the
he's,
police?
no, he's
I mean... I mean, Batman's the police, what?
Well, no, he's what the police want to be, just completely unregulated, can do what the fuck you want.
No, fucking, that's the point you just makes.
He's fucking, right, he's a billionaire, and he's got this fucking super high-tech car and this amazing base and all this fucking fancy shit, right? Spent fucking billions on it. He right, and instead of actually funding his community, doing, funding it in a way that would actually help his society, no, he goes, I'm gonna kill bad guys, and that's it. That's all he does. He's just got
I think does Bruce Wayne not do
fucking
like
eating the rich?
fundraisers and
He
shit?
does like philanthropy or something. I don't know.
He doesn't need
Does
to
he
do
know what? I don't know
fundraisers.
if he
He's got
does.
his own money. He's got plenty.
No, that's the point Gigi makes, is that Batman is just fucking conservative propaganda. Which
Yeah.
is probably...
Well,
I
yeah,
agree
no,
with that.
same with Superman.
No, have you ever watched
fuck
Dirty
Superman.
Harry?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I haven't watched it, but I know what it is.
Yeah, Dirty Harry. I quite.
I never got into it. I think I've
fucking-
watched like a couple scenes.
I
From it.
think Dirty Harry's a fairly well directed film. I don't mind it, but it's more interesting to sort of think about than it is. It's more interesting to talk about than it is to watch, I'd say, because it's a very, very fascist film in a lot of ways. Like the main character is just sort of,
It's Clint Eastwood. It's
yeah,
gonna be, isn't
it's
it?
like he does everything through like pure violence and no process, no law, just pure nothing but just fucking violent kind of power, which is quite. It's quite an interesting film to think about in that regard. So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can apply it to Batman in this. I mean, you can have deep analysis of it. I just don't think it's number 6.
Yeah.
Personally, I just think it's a bit too weak for number 6.
What comes next? Joker, not Joker. Okay.
Joker sneaks in at number 5.
No, this was made like a couple of years later. Joker would have been
Right, no, number 5 is Star Wars, but we'll
Star
skip
Wars,
past that
yeah.
because that's just fucking
Psycho.
Psycho. That's
I didn't say
it's
Psycho.
not number 4, but it's good.
Yeah.
Psycho's great.
Yeah.
It's a good film. It's just perfect directing from Hitchcock. But is it number 4? It wouldn't be my number 4, but I can't complain about it being number 4. There's definite reason you put Psycho in there.
Yeah.
You need if you do a top 10 horror, top 10 films, you probably need to fit in a couple of films from each genre.
Yeah.
And I think Psycho deserves a place
Yeah.
in there as a horror film.
Plus,
thriller.
like I haven't seen Psycho, but even if it is good, I feel like the only reason Mojo put it in there is because it's
the
well
best
reviewed.
known, like one of the
Yeah,
best
it's
known
the best
horror
known
films
Hitchcock
that's
film.
scary
Yeah.
and really good.
Number. Oh, I've got an ad.
No.
No, but
Oh,
the next
got an ad.
one, number 3.
Pulp
is,
Fiction.
Yeah, Pulp Fiction. Pulp Fiction is pretty great. I like Pulp Fiction. I don't know if I
It's
put it
not
number 3.
I think it's the best Tarantino.
Yeah, it's not the best Tarantino film.
Yeah,
but
It is
that's the
amazing,
problem
but it's
I've
not.
got,
It's not the best from Tarantino.
yeah.
No, it's not even probably top 3. Is it top 3 Tarantino?
My top 3 Tarantino would probably be. I think my favourite Tarantino film is probably Django. Fucking love
I like
Django's
Django.
great.
Django.
Django's
I don't know
brilliant.
what my top 3 would be though.
Django, then fucking Inglourious Bastards, then probably Reservoir
From
Dogs.
Dusk Till Dawn. then what?
Reservoir Dogs, probably.
Yeah, I think mine would be very similar, but I'd change it around. So Inglourious Bastards probably the greatest. Then Django, I'd agree with that in second. And oh no, you didn't put second, but I'd put that second. And then Reservoir Dogs probably third. Maybe Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I did like that film.
Yeah, it was good.
I'd say Inglourious Bastards number 1. I like that one. I kind of I've been put on the spot. I kind of think of Tarantino films now. Probably Django on there definitely, and probably Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah. No,
I think
it's hard because they're so close.
Hmm.
They're so close. But Pulp Fiction's great. Like,
Yeah.
just because I don't put it in a top 3 doesn't mean I don't
Yeah,
think it's pretty.
that'd be.
But
the
I
number
would not
4.
put it top 3
I'd
films of all
say.
time because it's not even my favourite Tarantino.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I can't even bring up critiques of it because I do think it's a great film.
Hmm.
Like I think it's easily a 9 out of 10. But all Tarantino films, maybe except from like Death Ride is it? And From Dusk Till Dawn, which he's heavily involved in. He wasn't the director, but he was involved in. them two a week, but
He
the
was
rest
involved
just
in the production
Hostel.
of that. Yeah, Hostel's fun shit.
And
No,
Hostel
cause
too.
because he's fucking
Oh my
friends
God,
with Eli Roth.
There's
Who
3 from
directed
Dusk
them,
Till Dawn's.
He probably wasn't
3.
involved in all of them.
No, he apparently was.
No,
I'm looking at his movie list.
Fuck me, Tarantino.
He
man.
was also in there's some fucking weird ones. Full Tit Boogie. Sorry,
Full Tit Boogie.
Tilt.
What?
Tilt, not tit.
Full Tilt. Fun.
Fun
Full
tip
tilt.
boogie.
Full Tit Boogie. Yeah.
Full Tilt Boogie's what I meant. I fucking scrolled past it really fast. I thought it said tit. Never mind. What She Said, The Art of Pauline Kael.
These are just weird films from his
Iron
if you look
Monkey.
at some Martin Scorsese films before he made
What the
mainstream.
fuck is that? My
They're very
Name is
obscure.
Modesty.
Well, you're looking through films. He's just like talked on.
She's funny
not
that
talked
way.
on, It's films he's like slightly
Presented.
written a line of
No,
dialogue.
no, he
Films that
presented
said
My
the
Name
M-word.
is Modesty.
I've never heard of
He had
that
something to do with She's Funny That Way, which is a fucking rom-com with
She's
almost...
funny.
No, but he probably didn't have anything to do with it. He's probably just a producer.
I'll have a look what he did. I know
Alright.
he,
Well, what's number 2?
Number 2 is Citizen Kane.
Alright, well, here's the big issue. This we'll reach like the crescendo because I know what number 1 is.
Yeah.
Right, but fuck Citizen Kane. Just fuck it. Any prick who puts this in the top 5 is a fucking prick.
Yeah.
No, the film is bland. It's boring from start to finish. The reveal at the end's just fucking. It makes you want to go to sleep. It's You know what? People can maybe point out, it was quite revolutionary in 1941, 1942, I think. 1941, 1942. It was revolutionary in terms of film. The camera style of it actually revolutionised film a lot, and you can respect it for that. But in terms of story, which is why you should probably watch a film mainly, in terms of the story writing and maybe the camera techniques used on it, it's shit. It's fucking garbage. It's boring. It's bland. It's fucking Awesome World's worst. Right? It's just bland. It's just it's this pretty little. It's this thing about Citizen Kane as well. Not just the film itself. It's the people who like it. They're proper cunts about it. Like Citizen Kane's actually probably one of the greatest films of all time. It's got really deep themes that fuck off. These are just people who rank Citizen Kane their top 2 are fucking pricks.
Does it have deep
Fact.
themes? I haven't seen Citizen Kane, but
No,
I will watch it.
I think it does have deep themes on Businessman. Yeah, it does have quite a mild critique of capitalism somewhat. And obviously to do with the child thing, I mean the twist is really important. I don't really see much deep themes when I watch, but last time I watched it was like 40 or 15.
Yeah.
Maybe I've rewatched it, I might like it, I don't know. But the plot twist is very central to it. And it's like it turns out,
Rosebud.
it got from the sled. And it's like his friend died in the sled. And it's like It's like it was maybe the first one to like chronologically profile someone's life.
Yeah.
Maybe It's a Wonderful Life done that first. It was one of the first films to do it, and it was it's a revolutionary film, but it's not a good film.
Yeah. No, a lot of games are like that, where they like revolutionise the industry, but they're a bit shit.
Like COD 4, Revolution, but you wouldn't like COD the best game of all time.
Yeah, definitely. Well, even fucking like the original Super Mario Brothers, it's like it's fine. It's like it's alright, but it's not the fucking best. I guarantee it's on Wanna Watch Mojo's fucking top 10 games.
Oh yeah,
I could probably fucking call like half the games on that list because I know the games that people always like, oh, they're the best ever. And other shit. It'd be Final Fantasy 7, Super Mario Brothers 1, Super Mario 64, fucking Ocarina of Time, and there would be one of the Mass Effect games will be on there as well, and that's 5 I can definitely go.
Well, yeah, I think we could probably maybe do that next time.
Yeah,
But I know what number 1 is. Wait, what's the honourable mentions? I don't remember them. Alright, what's
Back to the Future.
Come on, I
Fucking
don't like
hell.
Back to the Future, but it doesn't get anywhere near an honourable mention.
Yeah. Like fucking hell, what's this?
Fucking all the gin joints in all the world, and she walked into mine. It's on the waterfront, I think, is it? Is it on the waterfront?
Fucking.
Go a bit back, just let it play a little bit.
Go back to the
Casablanca.
Casablanca, yeah.
Yeah.
On the waterfront is an honourable mention, though, I think.
Yeah. I haven't seen Casablanca. But fucking Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings.
Rings.
I don't think that even gets.
Yeah.
No, I
anywhere
love
near.
Lord of the Rings for just for the nostalgia, but
But
fucking hell.
it doesn't get honourable
No.
mention best film. of all
Yeah,
time.
no, I don't
Best
even.
film
I
of all
don't
time.
hate it, but like it's just
not that
it's
good.
okay. It's just become generic. It wasn't originally, but it's just become generic.
Well,
so.
because everyone's trying to.
Everybody
like, sort
fucking
of do its
hates them.
thing,
Yeah.
do its format. Metropolis. How does that get any? They haven't watched
I
Metropolis.
don't know what Metropolis is.
They haven't even watched it.
Yeah. It's
You
like
do
a
not
really-
put that film in the top one. You don't put that film in honourable mentions.
Yeah. There's
You
also really
don't-
early like futurist
Yeah.
kind of film. Yeah.
It's interesting, but it's not. Yeah, Well, we all know it's number one.
Godfather.
Because you've got to be the most generic motherfucker to ever fucking live to name this your best film of all time.
Every
a boring
Part 2.
person. Yeah.
Nah, wait, no, it's no way. It's part 2.
Yeah, no, it's original.
Yeah.
But you've got to name that. You've got to be a boring bastard and name that your favourite film of all time.
Yeah, nah, I like The Godfather. I know you don't. I don't mind The Godfather. I think it's alright. But like, it's no way, not even close to being.
Yeah, the problem with The Godfather, it's got the Citizen Kane problem being bland throughout. You know, mob films. My expectation of mob films is like mainly shaped by Martin Scorsese, and his like Goodfellas is like actually 10 times the film The Godfather is in basically every aspect.
Yeah, no,
just keeping your attention and entertainment.
No, actually really having like interesting characters as well.
Yeah, intriguing characters. These characters are one note, except from Al Pacino's. It's the only character that has any moral dilemma. Yeah. Most of them are just like, hey, I'm cool, you know, I'm the head boss, I'm the Godfather. You know, let's put a horse's head in this bed, you know. And it's like
Corleone.
Yeah. In Goodfellas, you know, maybe the main character isn't that interesting, but every other character around him has an intriguing thing, and the comedy in Goodfellas is great.
Yeah, the comedy's great.
Fun, it's funny fucking fun.
And the fucking soundtrack's very good.
The soundtrack
Godfather is...
Yeah, but I mean, I suppose
it's not
you
like...
can understand why the soundtrack is that, but it's bland.
Yeah, it's very bland.
It's bland.
Yeah.
And I feel this film is just when all these actors were just starting it. Well, obviously, except for Marlon Brando. Yeah. But a lot of them was just when these actors were starting out and they hadn't got their best yet. Mm-hmm. I can name 5 Al Pacino films better than fucking Godfather. You know, there's many better than Godfather. And name 10 fucking most of Robert De Niro's films are better than Godfather. Yeah. Because he's in it, but he's obviously he's made way better shit than it. And I count the whole trilogy here.
King of Comedy's better than fucking Godfather.
King of Comedy's a mile better. Yeah, the point, and obviously then it relates. It's not just the film itself, because obviously Godfather on its own, you could probably give it a decent rating. You gotta give it a 7 out of 10. You know, that's good. It kind of works in its quality, and the soundtrack, while boring, works. It's fitting. Yeah. It's not a 1 out of 10. Yeah. And probably my angry reaction indicates I think it's atrocious in every sense of the word. It's not. The main problem with it is the fucking people who just piggyback off it. They've never even seen it and they love it. You know, the people watching this, how many views does this get?
11 million.
Fucking, I guarantee 10.9 million of them probably never fucking watch one of them.
Yeah.
On that list.
No, there you go. It's the people in the comments. Fucking every list has Godfather number 1.
Yeah, Godfather's number 1, because Watch Mojo shapes my opinions on the world. Yeah. You know, I'm pretty sure Watch Mojo have done top 10 terrorist attacks.
Oh my god.
I'm adamant they've done top 10 school shootings. I'm adamant they have. No. And you know what? Columbine wasn't even number 1.
Really?
No.
Columbine's
not number 1.
The thing is, Columbine.
I can think of 5 better school shootings than Columbine.
10 Killing People films is way better.
No, I'm adamant they've done top 10 terrorist attacks. I think they have, right?
I don't think
there's no.
Oh my god, they actually have. Holy shit!
Fucking have done it.
Top 10 just mass shootings in the US. Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Columbine isn't number 1 here.
I don't think it is.
Do they have honourable mentions?
Oh, no, they don't. Oh, it is. Yeah, that's fucking Bowling for Columbine. That's Marilyn Manson shit. Wait. Do they have honourable mentions on this video? Please don't tell me. They have honourable mentions on the Columbine. Wait, do they? No, they don't. No, they might, you know. They just might have honourable mentions on this. No, they when it's like a controversial topic, they name it dishonourable mentions.
Yeah.
So it makes it a lot better that you... No, maybe they don't.
Don't do...
Wait, what was second? Was it Virginia Tech?
Virginia Tech, yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
What one's they done?
What was 10th?
Was this the early one that was done by that woman?
Brenda Spencer? No, that's not Brenda Spencer.
I don't know.
What's number 10?
Number 10.
It's probably the most interesting one. Colorado shooting?
Geneva County Massacre.
I've never heard of this.
Under Obama?
I think it was.
Pisses me off how fast you type, I don't know why.
No, it's just...
2009? It's under Obama.
Yeah, that's Obama.
Yeah,
I remember that. I remember fucking me dad telling us about that when I was a kid.
Oh,
remember me dad doing
what
that?
What did he say? Remember me dad
doing I just remember telling us like about America and saying like, oh, it's fucking insane. People just get killed in the street there. I was like, oh, fair enough.
Nothing's much changed in the last decade. Yeah. It's probably got worse. They could probably change this list up. I mean, they could probably change this list up a big time.
Yeah,
this wouldn't get in here.
Yeah, no,
Stephen
fucking
Paddock.
yeah, fucking
Parkland.
Stephen Paddock's up there, Parkland.
Fucking.
What
Was this done? Was this done?
2012. This is.
Oh, probably just before Newtown. I mean.
What was the one with fucking the kids? The one Alex Jones.
Newtown. It's Newtown.
I
Yeah.
thought it was Sandy
That
Hook
was-
or something.
No, Sandy
Yeah,
Hook.
yeah.
I was thinking.
No, yeah, that's
Sandy
the same
Hook
one.
is Newtown.
Yeah, Newtown.
Yeah, well, Sandy Hook would be on there.
Yeah, it would be, but
But
they just missed out on that
Yeah.
one. Yeah, they couldn't.
we're not gonna do our personal top 10 skill shooters.
No, I don't really have a personal. You know,
Yeah.
you've got to be a fucking deranged
Yeah.
motherfucker to make a top 10 skill
Yeah.
shootings.
Yeah.
And I guarantee there's a top 10 terrorist.
The thing
attack.
is, they guaranteed made a lot of money off that video.
Yeah, they probably made a lot of. Actually, 2012 YouTube probably would have been monetized.
Yeah.
Crazy bastards. Right, just for a last thing, did they make a top 10 terrorist attack video? Because that's some big shit they have. That's not what they did. Infamous bombings.
Top 10 famous people on stage.
My god, they've got fucking Peter Griffin on the
Yeah.
thumbnail of one of them.
Jesus
Top ways
Christ.
terrorism has changed our daily lives
Yeah.
with fucking Peter Griffin
Yeah.
as the thumbnail.
That sounds changed
Come
so
on,
much.
that's so fucking bad.
Top 10
They're
infamous
atrocious. I
bombings.
hate them.
Top 10 infamous bombings. Is this going to include, like, fucking...
Like the fucking it's got fucking Timothy McVeigh.
Yeah. Is this got... Is there... No, it's not 9/11. I don't think it's 9/11.
No, it never wasn't a bombing.
No,
Well,
it's
actually
actually,
actually
believes the conspiracy theory.
But no, in a sense it was a bomb.
No, according to Paul, it was IRA bombings. What the fuck?
What? You can't put... That's not like a single bombing.
Yeah, there's
IRA
multiple,
bombing.
yeah.
My favourite bombing was IRA bombing.
No, to just have a favourite bombing is so weird.
Yeah.
No, but would you say that?
Nothing.
Oh god, they got the fucking 7/7 attacks on
Holy shit,
Damn.
man! Come on,
this. Jesus
that's
Christ.
just disgraceful to be
Yeah.
honest. You're a piece of shit.
What bombing is this? Is this...
It's no, they wrap it up like it's meant to be educational, but it's
Yeah.
not
No.
educational.
No,
You
it's
just-
the videos are like... This is the top 10 bombings from
Yeah.
Watch Mode.
If you like
Her
a list,
voice
subscribe.
really pisses me off.
The man and the woman just
Yeah,
annoying.
there's just the really annoying.
So one day they're gonna make like fucking top 10 Eric Harris moments.
No, they've made some pretty deplorable lists. Obviously, a top 10 mass shootings is just
No, what about-
to put that
do
in
they have,
the top 10 is so wrong.
Yeah.
It's so wrong.
Mm.
But
Top 10 mass impregnators.
no, you know what's weird? They'll probably have the top 10 like rapists. They will. They'll have something like the top 10. They'll have the top 10 serial killers at least.
Yeah,
Top
that's
10
it.
paedophile raids.
No, they'll have top 10 paedophile rings or something.
I said raids.
No, they'll have top 10 grooming gangs.
Oh my god.
No, that's
Oh
not much
my-
mojo, but that
it's
is.
not much more.
Oh my god, Wang Small Wang Kyang. Alright. Alright. Fucking
What
hell.
the fuck? Top 10 rapist countries?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe
Rapes
YouTube.
of freedom.
Yeah, you kind of put rape in a video title.
Yeah.
So let's avoid that.
Yeah.
We'll never put rape in one of our video titles.
No, we won't, except for this one.
Except for this, except for this one, which we definitely
Oh,
won't.
Anyway, you know, cut a lot of things. Rape, school shootings, politics, Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, and Horrid Henry. So that's we've got a good
And
And the
breadth there.
opioid crisis.
Yeah, and the opioid crisis.
Yeah, yeah.
But
So-
you know, thank you for tuning in for the EunoiaCast election follow-up special, episode 000002.
Well, it's not really the follow-up special though.
Yeah,
'cause
not really.
We talked about the election a little bit,
We didn't even
Yeah.
post it.
but
Yeah. Now we will.
we are.
Richie's going to email us.
No, we
the-
are posting it.
Yeah.
Now people are going to be confused.
Yeah.
Listen, because now they're going to.
Yeah,
what,
now
we
this
did
is
post
dated.
it? Yeah,
This is dated.
This is the past now. They're
I've
thinking
only
about
got-
the future.
We need
and
to
we're
go
living
back
in
to
the
the
past.
future.
Well, we got-
Shit.
But we will be back on it, and we'll be uploading weekly, and we will be
We'll be back on the schedule.
You know, we'll do something next week. We'll
Yeah.
do something funny next week.
One day we're
Talk
going to
about it.
actually have a thumbnail and a video like thing that isn't just shit like the VLC
Yeah,
code.
no, maybe. Yeah, maybe someday we will actually have a high quality microphone,
Yeah.
so anybody listening doesn't just listen for 2 minutes
Yeah.
and tune out, which is completely understandable considering how like this mic is quite low quality.
Yeah, it's pretty shit.
Yeah, so we need like a, we need a good microphone.
Yeah, so donate to our Patreon to
Donate to our Patreon that
Don't
doesn't
have
fucking
one.
exist, and it's never gonna exist. So fuck you.